Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to our Tuesday Somewhere in the Middle show. My name is Mo. Soonie is here also tonight, so we have her back with us. Tonight, we added a little bit of an extra thing to the intro while you guys wait for the for the show to start, and we wait for the room to warm up. Please note that if you come in here and you see that screen, that means that we're waiting on people to warm up the chat. We're waiting on the likes. We're waiting on the hype because we don't want to go live if nobody knows we are live. So, as you guys saw on that graphic, we are going to be talking about a lot of stuff, not in any particular order. You know how we do. We always try to figure it out as we go. But we're going to be talking about Candace Owens. She's obviously back. We have talked about it a little bit here and there. She's still silent on the Daily Wire stuff. We all know why that is. But she has been going extremely hard at everybody else. So, we are going to be talking about that. Also, if you were not keeping up with the weekend news in Detroit, Nick Fuentes was at the America First event and basically got kicked out for some stuff that he said for his image. You know, Nick Fuentes is always problematic when he shows up on the scene, even at an American First event. But they also had the TP USA event also in Detroit. Very interesting. They had both of those at the same time. So we'll talk about those. We're going to talk about the latest and greatest Trump news. Trump is getting his street cred back. He continues to go strong with the Black community and the media. Make sure that you know about that. Okay. They don't want you to forget that while Black people only hold 13% of the population, they are a huge deal, huge when it comes to Trump's likability. So we'll definitely discuss that topic. And you can't discuss Trump without talking about Biden. Biden has been wandering off every stage they have been putting him on. And the White House is frantic because they are working extremely hard to tell you that's not what you saw. You didn't see him walk off the stage. You didn't see him wander away. You didn't see him look dazed and confused. No. Those are deceptive videos that you're seeing. So they are working extremely hard. The big question is he going to be replaced as the Democratic nominee? Can he even make it to a debate? We'll have to see about that. But we'll discuss it. Then Diddy. So while it's been a little quiet on the lawsuit front, as of right now, Mayor Eric Adams of New York City has sent Diddy a letter asking for the key to the city back because, you know, his actions don't reflect those of the type of people with the type of character that we give our keys to. Even though when you look up, well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about all that when we get started on the show. And then we have some sports news. One NFL football player getting caught in a very awkward situation, I guess you might say. And a good story for a young man, a basketball player, vindicated. Another story of an athlete vindicated of a woman falsely accusing him of rape. All right. So without any further ado, Soonie's going to bring herself in here. We're going to start the show. You guys can say what's up to her. Hey, Soonie.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm totally caught off guard. I was back here munching.
I know. I was like, are you?
Did I miss the graphic? That's what I was waiting for. I thought the graphic was
you did the intro and everything? I did everything.
Wow.
You were like, I'm going to the bathroom when the show was live. And I was like, okay.
I didn't see it was live. That's my fault. I had to use the bathroom really bad. Y'all couldn't hold it.
I just realized we were like 4 minutes late. And I was like, oh, crap. I better start the show.
Whatever. They can wait. I've been gone for a long time. Have you guys been anticipating my return? I hope so.
Have you been anticipating her return? People, answer the question.
You know how hard it's been? Actually, it wasn't hard at all, but it kind of was. To not comment on the news when you're used to doing this every single day, commenting on the news. It made me think of the conversation we were having about Celine Dion. What would I do if I couldn't talk?
I don't know.
Bro.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Like if your voice completely went away and you couldn't use it anymore, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and I couldn't like put my amazing thoughts out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Marlandon, shut up. What does Soonie bring in that I don't bring in? He said, "Hell yeah, she bring in something that Mo don't." What does Soonie bring in that I don't contribute?
She's gonna get jealous. Don't say anything nice about me. Don't do that.
It's not jealousy. I'm just competitive. I'm just competitive, that's all. No, but that's a good question. Like, if you couldn't talk, what would you do?
What would
And
you do?
for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, Celine Dion came out with a new documentary on Hulu. I think it's called I Am, and it talks about her like her situation with stiff person syndrome where she lost the ability to like sing because her muscles in her throat literally like stiffened up and she couldn't sing. And if you've seen the previews to it, she like tries to sing and it's so sad because her voice
Yeah,
is just gone. It's really
not Whitney
gone.
Houston sad. I need y'all to understand this. Not Whitney Houston sad. That was like, I'm gonna go cry on my pillow because you fucked your voice all the way up. Y'all ever heard her sing live before she died?
Yeah, it was really bad.
When I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to her.
Yeah.
Crack
Well,
kills. That's all I know. I know she
but,
said crack is whack, crack is cheap, but she was freebasing, and that turns that shit into crack. Just
yeah.
saying.
Yeah. I mean, she was doing a lot of stuff. She was smoking cigarettes, she was drinking, she was doing the drugs, like,
She was doing
Whitney.
the do.
Man.
What's
But
up, man? I
she was
miss
so
being
great.
back here. I haven't seen this place in a week.
But you popped into last week's show. Did you pop into the Tuesday show before that?
No, and even I was I was in the Airbnb and I was in the living room and I couldn't
Oh,
even hear what was going on. You guys couldn't hear me.
yeah, we could not. It was
It
like
was
really
awkward.
slow. It was really slow. We were like waiting on your response. We're like,
Are you gonna say something?
are
Yeah.
you gonna say something?
My husband's
Heartbreak
like, you might as well
Hotel.
just leave. I think he enjoys taking me away from this. He's like, it's not working. You might as well just get off. And I was like, I just tried to get on though,
Oh,
but
I'm
then I just
sure.
quit.
I'm sure he loves when you're not on this. Like what man wouldn't? You know what I mean? All they
Even
really wanted was some of your time. Sing it from the hotel. Heartbreak Hotel.
I love that song.
Kyle was in the Heartbreak Hotel.
Man, I had a really fun week. My family came to visit, my in-laws
Yep.
came to visit, and they celebrated their 20-year anniversary with us. It was it was so inspiring. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Just sitting there watching. I've known these people since I was about 17 or 18, and they reached 20 years. And they got grandkids. All their kids are getting married off. My brother-in-law just got married
Yeah.
Thursday of last
Yeah.
week.
Oh, wow, he got
Hopefully,
married?
he just got married. Yeah,
Oh,
crazy,
shoot.
crazy. We'll see what happens, but
Oh,
you know,
shoot. Wait, is that why they came down too for that?
no, it just so happened that he decided he wanted to get married during that
Oh.
week.
Oh, okay.
They had
I
already
got
had this
you.
plan.
I got
But
you. I
20
got you.
years, man, like, can you imagine being with somebody for 20 years?
I can.
Gosh, I'm pulling up on 13. It'll be 13 years for me, August 11th of this year.
Yeah, I
I feel like
can't
an old
imagine.
lady.
When do you because Marlena just said you about to get taken away even more the closer to August get. When I thought it was
Yeah.
October. Is it August?
No, it's August. I'll be
August
relocating back to the States.
August what?
I'm not about to give you a day. We
I
are
mean, first
live.
week, second week, third
I don't
week,
know.
fourth.
I
Okay.
have no clue.
The only reason why I'm asking is because I'm traveling the first week of August. So I'm gonna be, I think we may have to go. Actually, I have Colorado the week before the end of August,
Mm.
and then Cali the second week.
I'll be not so all of this, all this equipment in here is going to have to get shipped off. So I really won't even be able to do a show. You guys probably won't really see me for like over a
Yeah.
month while I
Yeah.
get situated.
And
But I'm
since
sure I'll go live.
Marlanda doesn't appreciate me, I might just like put this whole shit on hiatus.
Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
I'm just gonna put the whole thing on the back
Y'all gonna
burner.
make her quit. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you don't
That's not
appreciate
fair.
me and
That's
you
not
don't
fair to
show
me.
if you don't show me that you appreciate me, I'm gone. Not you, but Marlandon.
This is manipulation.
Mhm.
If you don't do this, I'm gone.
Pretty much.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
much. Pretty much.
Oh my
Um
gosh.
Soonie, what does it say? Soonie just have a vibe that you don't have. Like what? Get out of here. What vibe does she have that I don't have?
Listen, didn't we have this conversation? We had this conversation. Was it with you? Black people just have that it. We just have
Really,
it. Not all
tell
of
me
us.
what it is. Tell me what it
It's just
is.
a certain type of swag. Listen, the white people that watch me, the Hispanic people that watch me, you guys know you watch me for a certain you watch me for a certain reason.
Yeah.
It's just you give off a certain type of vibe. I just
You
said
know
this to my
what?
husband gets mad too. He's like, "What are you trying to say?"
Deep,
I'm like, "I'm just listen. We just got a vibe. I don't know how to explain it.
listen, deep down, I swear black folks be craving segregation. Okay. Y'all want to go
I'm
back to the
okay with
days.
segregation. Look, as long as it's not forced, I'm
y'all want
totally
to go
fine.
back to the days where it was just y'all in a room and no other people were allowed in the
Me,
room.
myself, and I. Yeah, let's go back. Why not?
Ah, that's so funny. Anyways, well, where do we start? What do you want? I'll give you first pixies.
You give me first pixies.
First
I think we
pixies,
just need to go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, which
which
is
is
Nick Fuentes.
oh Lord,
It
the
is.
big part, yeah.
I had some people send me video because you know me, I was on live running my mouth. Why y'all kicking Nick out? Nick deserves to be there. Nick Fuentes got kicked out of a TPUSA event.
Mhm.
Does any do? Let me see if I can find the video. I should have pulled it up. I don't know why I didn't. Actually, you know what? I was able to log into my um Instagram account finally from my computer.
Mhm.
It's been a long
Dude,
time.
I mean, what I heard more so than a TPUSA event, I mean, I didn't think he was allowed there to begin with, but
Yeah,
the AFPAC event, the American First event, so he was like going to speak on some stage and the center
they shut
that
it down.
yeah, the center that was like holding the event shut it down, called the police,
Yep.
and he couldn't do it. Are you going to play are we able to play some of the video of him speaking
I
with the
had it pulled
megaphone?
up, but first I don't know what's going on with my Twitter.
Let me see if I have
So
it.
yeah, what we can do is we'll kind of do some filler, talk to you guys, and find this video because you actually need it to understand what the hell's happening. So Nick gets kicked out of the TPUSA event. Okay. Don't really understand why he got kicked out, but he got kicked out, and there's a video circulating of security escorting him out. So I had did a live about that. And there's Julius right here. Yo, this
I
is
saw
fun.
Julius had a picture with him.
Julius is actually in this video, walking down the street trying to get a picture with
Oh, okay.
Nick. So they kick him out, don't give him a reason. I think this just shows how afraid these people are of influencers like Nick and like Candace Owens. Because what would be the reason to kick him out? Of course, they're trying to attach David Duke to him. That's going to be something I talk about too. The reason that he got kicked out is his association, his what they deem anti-Semitic rhetoric, because he's so critical of Israel and the Jews. But it doesn't seem to have the movement in the uproar, or
Well,
maybe I'm missing
an
something.
official, it says an official with the event center said the event was canceled due to fraudulent, knowing misrepresentation of the true nature of the event by the production company for their client and our concern of safety for our facility employees, tenants, and surrounding communities. A spokesperson for Russell Industry Centers told the Free Press in a statement, the amount of hate mail we've received and terrible things being said towards us by the AFPAC following is disturbing and only affirms our decision as the right ones. Fuentes has been described by some groups who monitors hate groups as a white nationalist who promotes racist, sexism, anti-Semitism, and homophobic views.
So is that why Turning Point kicked him out too?
I don't know why Turning Point kicked him out. That I hadn't heard. I mean, that's no surprise to me though.
Why is it no surprise
Although,
to you?
well, because it's Charlie Kirk. But it's what it is surprise to me is that Candace, I think on her show recently, she said that she actually extended an invitation to Nick to like to have a discussion because he was like defending her on Twitter. Did you hear about that?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the video. Sorry, guys. I should have had this pulled up, but I didn't. Here's
Dude,
the
why is everybody
video.
so small? Anyway, sorry.
What do you mean so small?
So
Well, how's this playing in the background? Go ahead.
No. Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it.
Okay, hold on.
But why though? What do you do?
I don't. Can you not criticize Israel in America? Well, I do. Because Israel controls this event. This is America first, not Israel.
America first! 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 America first!
Isn't this crazy?
So
I don't. Go ahead.
I don't understand how the event didn't know what was about to go on there. I mean, he's with them, and they even said like this is an event center, not a political event center. You're an event center. Like your client who rents the place out, I guess, unless they're doing anything illegal, can do whatever they want to do. Right?
I would assume that there are some things that they might not allow, right?
Mhm.
Maybe the owner doesn't want this type of thing associated with their brand. Because of how they do describe him in the media as a white nationalist, neo-Nazi. So yeah, businesses do reserve the right to say, you know what, I don't want you here. But if he booked it and they took the money or took the deposit and then decided that they no longer wanted him there after, like you said, all the hate mail, then I wouldn't agree with that. He was good enough for you to take his money. So what? You received hate mail. That just means that this event space that he rented caved to mob rule. And I would want to know who called. Was it Democrats or was it Republicans who called to have his event shut down? Because I see more conservatives going after him more than anything for his. He just said it. I know why I'm getting kicked out because it's Israel first, but I'm all about America first. I think this is a big call out.
Yeah.
Maybe to me, maybe to everyone else, this will go on like nothing's ever happened. But
yeah,
I think he just called a few people to the table or to the floor.
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk being one of them.
Do you know? So did you figure out why it was that he got kicked out of the TPUSA? Because I didn't see anything in this article.
Well, this was what I just showed. That video.
Oh, that was at TPUSA.
This is TPUSA, and he's asking them why am I getting kicked out, and he's like, you know why? This is the security guy, and he says, "Yep, because I'm not Israel first. This is America. I'm America first." So what it looks like, right, is you kick this guy out because he's America first. How many Americans have said, I don't really care what's going on in Israel right now. I care about this country. I care about the vets, the homelessness, the crime. So is in any other American, this is what, to me, this is what sets the tone. Any other American is not welcome to your event if we are not Israel sympathizers and just going gung ho over it. And we do have criticisms, the same criticisms that Nick expresses.
Yeah.
So you're not America first.
I mean, I think if he wasn't calling for violence, he doesn't call for violence. So I think, just like the same right everybody else has, he needs to have that same right as well. But the video I was talking about is the one where he's standing like on top of like some type of platform and he has like a megaphone. And he I guess he was talking to the people. That was from AFPAC. That was from America First event. Where he
You're talking about when he's outside?
Yes. I have it here.
I have that video.
Oh, you do have it? Okay.
It's 32 minutes long though.
Oh, I just have like a clip of it.
Well, you can play your clip. Okay. This is super long.
Okay. You have the full video.
We had an American Revolution was to break away from a small country thousands of miles away, separated by oceans, that was controlling unjustly the affairs of this country. That is why the only patriotic movement that can claim the mantle of America first is the one that says we must have a second American Revolution from the Jewish mafia in the state of Israel.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
I don't see what's wrong with that either.
I don't. We know we have Israel influencing laws in our country. We have 39 states now with anti-Semitic laws on the books. I was calling Florida out and Ron DeSantis out years ago for this anti-Semitic stance they were taking long before the war even happened.
Yeah.
So for people to try to link all of us who have been critical of Israel prior to October 7th, they're trying to link all of us to Hamas, and they've effectively done it with Nick Fuentes. He's officially a white supremacist no matter what he does.
Yeah.
No matter what he does from this point going forward, he's going down as a white supremacist.
Yeah.
For criticizing Israel. Like
yeah, anybody who does is basically, you know, you can't.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you can't. That is crazy. I don't know. But yeah, the TPUSA event was also going on. So it was two separate events in Detroit going on at the same time. And I heard the TPUSA event was kind of lackluster.
Yeah, they said more people showed up to the America First event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I'm not shocked, because Turning Point, PragerU, they're coming with the same rhetoric that I feel like we've evolved from. Like, you're not in the same thought process you were in 3-4 years ago. I'm not in the same thought patterns I was in 3 or 4 years ago. You can evolve and still maintain your traditional values. I think people feel like you can't do that. We can still evolve and still be modest and still, have Jesus and God at the forefront. We don't got to keep peddling the same BS rhetoric. Like, I feel like Republicans, especially around the Trump campaign, have really turned into Democrats as far as their campaigning goes. They have really tapped into like the pandering, the identity politics, everything that we were against years ago. Yeah. They just said, you know what? The strategy we were trying to use is not working. So we're going to campaign like Democrats do.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I'm looking at.
I think the only reason people were at this event was because of Trump.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. But, so what I was saying to you about people being short. So I think this is Craig back here in the background. Okay. And I've stood next to Craig and I'm short. I'm 5'6". Okay. Craig is a tall dude, but everybody in this influencer part of it is so short and I don't understand it. Like, I'm like, why is everybody so short? Like, look at this. Look at Craig. He got to be bent down. There's Bryson, but look at Topher. Topher's like teeny tiny, man.
Yeah. Dang.
It's like when you go to a set to go act, like this happens to me, like, and I see actors, like, I'm like, what? You ain't big. You ain't tall. Like, they made you look big on the movie. You little.
You're not even like, big.
Ludacris. He's tiny. Man. Like, see, he's like Topher size.
I don't know why people are so little. Maybe it's the diet that we've all had since the 90s. They've been trying to shrink people.
Sitting at their computer. They're all like
getting shrunken.
Why is over here?
You know what's funny?
What?
Hold on. Let me pull this picture up. Let me pull this tweet up. I was debating on whether I even wanted to bring this up, but I think I want to because of all the pictures that you're showing and because people are so inconsistent. So,
oh yeah, that's shit. When I said Charlie looked like he was invited to the barbecue and don't know what to do.
Listen, Charlie Kirk said tonight on Rachel Maddow, right, on MSNBC, did an entire segment calling me a racist. typical leftist smear. Black Americans know better. This is like the epitome of, I'm not racist. I have black friends.
Yeah. It really is.
Bro,
Though.
you did not have to take a picture with a whole bunch of black conservatives. Shout out to Nicolette. By the way, I just saw her in the picture. You don't have to do that. We know you're not racist, Charlie Kirk. You have a lot of colorful opinions, but everyone knows in their hearts, we all know deep down inside, there's not a racist bone in your body. You're just very disconnected from what everyone else puts out there as black culture. But this is the epitome of, I'm not racist. I have black friends, bro. Like,
hey, Soonie, if it were me
What?
and you there, like at the last minute, we would have been like, hey, Charlie, hold this sign really quick. And it would have said, I would get off the plane if the pilot was black.
yes. Somebody should have had, somebody should have gave that to him. Dude, you don't. Why do white people do this?
That's a quote, by the way.
Do this, bro? That is his quote.
Yeah,
he would be terrified if there was a black pilot on the plane because of DEI. Listen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why do y'all do this? White people in the comment section, if you're watching this later, you're watching this on Instagram, why do y'all do this? Why? I have black friends. I can't believe you just called me racist. I know a lot of racist black people with white friends.
Right.
They don't like you deep down inside. So we got to get away from this. That was crazy when I saw that.
I think it's just an uncomfortable thing. You know what I mean?
Uncomfortable?
I think it's like people feel and they only do it when it comes to like black people or like even feeling like, oh, I might have said something that may be a tad bit, off color. Instantly, they're just like, did I tell you my brother-in-law is black?
Hey, listen, it's the same thing with gay people, right? I have gay friends. My brother-in-law is gay. Like, I've caught myself doing that.
I know you're just like, what does that mean exactly? Like, are you doing gay things? Like, how does that make you?
No, because it's like this like automatic response to defending yourself against like egregious claims of you're homophobic. Bro, I'm not homophobic. I'm not.
Right.
I don't want to go off and do harm to gays. That's not my thing. So I'll be like, my brother-in-law's gay, and you guys will never even know it because I don't talk about it. I don't get on a show and trash him and be like, oh my God, I don't do that.
Yeah.
My sister's bisexual. Like I don't agree with their lifestyle. They know I don't agree with it, but I'm not looking to go off anybody. So yeah, you kind of just say, I have gay family members. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe I just answered my own question. White people do this because they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Let me show that I actually hang out with niggas.
Stop. You
laughed.
Well,
it was funny.
See, because you said there's a difference, right?
Yeah.
Between black folks and the other thing you said.
Okay, but those aren't niggas. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. They're not. They're black people.
Right.
But I've got to do it for shock value for people watching. Look, somebody just popped in and said, "Oh, stop."
See, that's the flavor Marlene is talking about that you bring that I don't bring.
Oh, I dropped the N-word.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
But you did a good transition there. Speaking of people being uncomfortable and just like awkwardly defending stuff. So it leads us into the Candace Owens topic, right? She's been back. She's at almost 2 million subscribers
on YouTube.
On YouTube. She has not said anything really about the Daily Wire. She was asked about it on Piers Morgan and almost like had this like really weird awkward silence, and then she was like, I cannot say anything about that, Piers. Like I was like, whoa.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Right? Like I was like, dude, the DW, they got Candace in the sunken place for sure.
A show. They do.
They really do, though. I don't know what they got going on with her.
It seems a bit sinister. You said that.
It really does. It seems sinister. And like the fact that she cannot say anything about It seems like it's specifically towards Ben, because she did speak about who was the one guy? She spoke about somebody else at the Daily Wire. Not in a negative light necessarily, but regardless, the fact that she can't talk about the Daily Wire, honey, she's been coming out on everybody else. Okay. Like, you know, she has been talking about Israel. Okay. Her second video was another person fired for criticizing Israel. Okay.
Yep.
Then she came out today. Neocons want World War III, which I hate that title because while it's true, we've been threatened with World War III for I don't know how long. I mean, I don't know. But
we have, but there's a but there.
Mm-hmm. Andrew Clavin, thank you.
America is waging real war. Like, if people actually sat down and really examined what America has done to Russia, we blew up their pipeline. We placed sanctions on them for, you know, engaging in a war that they feel is justified. We expanded NATO. We keep threatening to expand NATO. Every couple months they get on TV and say, whether Russia wants or not, we're adding Ukraine to NATO. They have every right to respond. So that it's fear porn, but it's also not, because they have shown tremendous restraint. Yes, they have shown tremendous restraint in not responding to America's aggressive, not even maneuvers, but we're placing sanctions on them for going after Ukraine and saying absolutely not because I said so. Right. Even though they're not a part of NATO.
Right. Yeah.
What the hell?
But it kind of like leads into the video that she did the day before yesterday, which was Emmanuel Macron is not happy with me, when she was speaking about his wife being a transgender. She, at the beginning of that video, she actually talks about how the government tells you things to make you think what they want you to think. Right. And so I always think about that when I think about this World War III thing, because that has always been something that, like, World War III, you know, like, this is the end of times, blah, 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 blah. And she actually referenced like a very interesting study where they showed like a bunch of people, like a shape, and it was clearly like a square. It was clearly a square. And they basically told the people, like, can you please identify what this circle looks like? And nobody except for one person contested that it wasn't a circle, like, because they always referenced it as a square. It was a very like interesting study that she talked about. And I think she references what it is in there, but I was like, dude, that's so scary. Because, you know, it leads to kind of like what you were talking about, is like the defensiveness of things, because we get so like, you know, like we hold on so much to like what we think we know is true, right? Like if I don't tell Soonie that I've got black friends, she's going to think I'm racist, because that's what I've been told, right? Like if I don't, you know, hang out with black people, if I don't let a black person go in front of me at the store, if I, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But yeah, so she did this excellent show on that. And I had a personal experience with it this weekend and got into a very heated discussion with somebody. Needless to say, I think I'm going to have to find a new hairdresser. But she was very like defensive of Candace repeating information that was originally laid out by the French press, by a French journalist, saying, hey, we're French, we're questioning whether she's a woman or not, because they actually like hired genealogists to go and like track down her genes, and they found nothing. They found a brother is what they found. And then the brother disappears, and then here comes Bridget. And like this person was getting so upset that I was saying, I think she's got a point. I think Candace has a point. Like, just stuff doesn't add up. And I'm like, are you looking at those facts, or are you just so attached to what you've been told or what you want to believe that you can't let go? That's a thing.
It's not even like these people, they know these people. Like, I don't know this person. Your hairdresser doesn't know this person. None of us know this person. They could very well be a dude. And from the looks of it, I'm just gonna pull up the. I don't think I have a picture.
Oh, I could. Bridget?
Can you pull up a picture?
Bridget? Yeah.
It's not far fetched to assume that one could be a man, especially. And I think this exposes people a lot too, especially in a time period where men can absolutely walk around and claim to be women.
Yeah.
So even if they were transgender, is America not this big accepting country of all?
Exactly.
So who cares? Or are people like me right? And the majority of Americans know that's not normal. This is not weird. We're not getting on board.
Yeah.
It's either or. Either America is accepting or America actually hasn't changed like progressives are stating. Because what's the point in getting offended? Piers Morgan, what's the point of getting offended? They designated an entire segment, and I'll play the clip. They designated an entire segment to her comments on this person.
So I want to show you like one of the pictures that the genealogist looked at. So this was a family photo, and they went based on how old Brigitte says she is, right? Brigitte is not in this photo. This is the brother. This is who's in the photo. But when they were trying to like run defense on the story that she was a man, her team, she was using the Secret Service to kind of like run defense on this. They released this picture. Okay. And they were like, see, look, this is Brigitte when she was a little girl. Mind you, they produce this weird edited, like cut out photo of a girl's face, but there's no family picture of her with her family at that age. Right. So they had color experts that match colored pictures and features and determined that it was actually Brigitte's daughter. This picture is Brigitte's daughter. So she tried to pass off a picture of her daughter as her.
Wait, how do they know it's the daughter?
Because they're experts and they do like color matching. And they determined by the colors in the photo that it was impossible that photo could be as old as she said it was from her childhood.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. But then they went and matched features, right? They went, I guess they're able to like put it into a system, take a photo of somebody, and it'll develop and show like what they'll look like as an adult. And it was her. Okay. Right. So let me see if she has the picture in here of her.
There was an insanely like masculine photo of this person.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there's so many.
With said husband. That's the picture that I saw. Maybe that's a Photoshop picture, but I saw this man or woman walking down the street with the husband, and I was like,
I mean,
no way that's not a dude.
She clearly has a lot of plastic surgery, is wearing a wig. You know, like you said, like we're in the age of, if you're a transgender,
can you click that one?
This one?
The one with the pictures of him all stacked up with dresses. One right there. Can you make that bigger?
Yeah. I mean, regardless, you can find a lot of women that look masculine and are women. Okay. Like when I was having this discussion with my my hairstylist, she was like, well, what about Michelle Obama? You always say, call her Big Mike and blah, blah, blah. And I said, yeah, but Michelle, I mean, as much as I say Big Mike, there's a picture of Michelle Obama when she was a child with her family, with her brothers. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem here. So, I do have a clip from her. Did you have that clip or the interview with Piers Morgan that you wanted to play? You have it up here.
Yeah, but it looks like yours is a short, so you can play it.
Okay. Mine's like a TikTok 3-minute one. All right, we'll play this one. This is when Piers Morgan asks her about the rumor.
About something you've been researching that I think is an outrageous conspiracy theory, very offensive, very wrong, and I think you've done it just for clout and clicks. Now you can respond, but it's this question about the French First Lady, Brigitte Macron, who you keep saying is a man. You've produced zero evidence that she is a man. It's been deeply offensive to her husband, President Macron, to all of her family. You keep promoting it to millions of people that follow you. And I simply ask why. She's not a man,
Yeah,
she's
sure.
a woman.
I'm happy to answer the question. I think Brigitte Macron is a trans woman. And I think the fact that when Brigitte Macron... Okay.
Where's your evidence that she is?
Well, Piers, the thing is I'm not allowed to speak after you ask me a question, so I don't really know what the purpose of this is anymore. You just seem to kind of be saying your own thoughts. So I'm just going to be silent here and allow you to monologue.
Where is your evidence that Brigitte Macron is transgender?
Well, I did an entire series talking about where this came from. And first and foremost, you're pretending that I'm the one that promulgated this. In fact, it was 3 journalists in France that worked on the story for 3 years.
Right.
And they teamed up with genealogists and they came across, and it was absolutely fascinating. I read the entire report, and everybody watching this, rather than listen to Piers Morgan giving you a bunch of adjectives, ridiculous, it's awful, I can't believe that she's saying this. Why don't you go pursue a primary source? Why don't you go find the articles that were written by the French journalists? Because this did not come from me. This came from French journalists.
And while they were working,
let me finish the statement, Piers. Okay. While they were working on this piece, the Macrons sent their secret service to interrupt this. This is not a normal thing that you do when somebody's about to publish a lie. You would just say it's ridiculous, publish it, and we'll dispute it. They sent the secret service to intimidate these journalists. They took their phones, they held them. They wanted to know everyone who was working on the piece. And what they uncovered was absolutely fascinating. What they uncovered was the fact that Brigitte Macron, who alleges that the person that they are saying is her is actually her brother, who's never been seen and who they never produced, that Brigitte Macron lived as a man for 30 years and then transitioned at the age of 30. So he's trying to tell you this is crazy, this is wacky. Why don't you just go pursue a primary source?
Well,
I'm not the primary source. It would be very easy to dispute this. All Brigitte Macron would have to do is produce a single photo of her in the first 30 years of her life, or to go on a little walk with her brother, who she alleges that she is not. She refuses to do either. She's suing people, and the one photo that they keep producing is a photo of her daughter to phone that has been photoshopped.
Please. Brigitte Macron, as you know, has a libel trial against Natasha Ray, who made the claims that the French First Lady was born a man called Jean-Michel Trogneux. It's due to take place imminently, and we will get to the bottom of this. And I'll bet you, and why don't we have like £100,000 bet that it establishes beyond any doubt to a charity of your choice and mine, $100,000, make it dollars, right now, that it is established beyond any doubt that she was born a woman. I want to ask you specifics.
Anyways, Cheryl, your question. So there is a reason why this is concerning, and I don't know enough about it to speak on it at the moment, but that interview, or the Candace Owens episode where she talks about this, at the end she discusses it. There's a issue with access or things that Brigitte has been doing with children. So that's the concern, that you could have a potential man in a bad situation with children. So, and she's the leader of a country, right? Because I agree with you. If it was anybody else, who cares? Like, their privacy, yeah, but you're the leader of a country. Her brother is nowhere to be seen. Her brother disappeared after 30 years, and right at that point is when Brigitte Macron came into the picture. That's what the genealogist found. So
interesting.
Yeah. It's weird.
Interesting. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. I didn't really pay attention to it. I just saw the picture and I said, that's a dude.
Yeah.
He looks like a dude. But it was a picture of him walking next to his husband. I'm going to call it a him. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw these like big brolic muscles and legs and in the face. I was like, what the? Are we really questioning whether that's a woman? I think that's insulting.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Leaders, athletes, actors, actresses don't get private lives. I don't know, man. You guys know I'm indifferent on this subject. Whether we need to know whether this is a transgender or not, outside of the concerns of touching children, I really wouldn't give a shit, especially because it's not in our country. So have at it. But I did not know the piece of him being accused of inappropriate behavior with children or there being a concern.
Yeah.
So I hope they figure it out. I hope y'all figure it out, because I know I'm sick of hearing about Brigitte Macron. Whatever her name is.
Macaroon. I'll update you guys.
Those are good, by the way.
I don't like macaroons. I'm the only one in the world.
I just had a whole thought about macaroons.
I'm not a macaroon person.
You're missing out.
I know. Well, my son loves them. He could eat macaroons. Macaroons.
Macaroon.
Since you black, we need your opinion on this.
Lord,
because
here
we go. Because Trump getting his street cred, okay? He was told.
Is he really though?
Yeah, did you hear what that Detroit pastor said to him?
Is he really though? Y'all really want to know what I think on this? I think people gonna get mad at me.
What's that?
I don't think you guys are gonna be happy once you hear what I have to say on this.
What do you have to say?
I want Trump to stop fucking pandering.
Yes,
that's what I want.
Agree.
I want. He really doesn't. It's self-explanatory. Joe Biden sucks, and people are sick of it, whether you're black or white. I get the media attention and the draw behind it, because according to CNN, I don't know if you saw this. I'm gonna play this clip. According to CNN, in the polls, Biden is losing tremendously with the black vote, and Trump is winning. Did you hear that?
I mean, like, I'm one of those people that never believed Biden really had that big of the black vote. I kind of felt like it was, I kind of felt like in reality, because I'm not going to look at polls or anything like that, because I'm one that polls are only as good as the people that take them. But I kind of felt like the support was kind of down the middle.
What?
Yeah.
In what reality? You just shocked the fuck out of me.
What? That Biden didn't have all the black people's support?
You said down the middle.
Closer.
You gotta explain what you're saying.
I feel like it's I feel like at one point, I'm not saying because we don't even know if the 80 million votes was true. Okay.
Yeah, but we're talking about registered voters. We don't got to do all that.
I'm just going on feeling.
What?
I'm not talking about that I had a fact, that I have any type of data to show you. I'm just going on feeling that I think Trump was always liked by black people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I don't think he was that far off from the black community, but go ahead with your shit. With your,
I keep looking for signs that this is going to go back to normal, and I don't see it yet in the polling. If anything, right now we're careening towards a historic performance for Republican presidential candidate, the likes of which we have not seen in 6 decades.
And when you dig into this number here, what is the makeup of that number?
This is where we get very interesting. So I decided to dive deeper into the crosstabs, figure out where is it that Joe Biden is truly struggling among black voters. All right. So this is black voters, Biden versus Trump margin. Look at black voters age 50 and older, and you'll see, look, Joe Biden was leading amongst this group at this point by 83 points back in 2020. Now it's 74 points. So yeah, a slight decline in that margin, but nothing out of this world. Look at black voters under the age of 50. Holy cow, folks. Holy cow. Look at this. Joe Biden was up by 80 points among this group back at this point in 2020. Look at where that margin has careened down towards. It's now just, get this, 37 points. That lead has dropped by more than half, Mr. Berman. I just never seen anything like this. I'm like speechless, because you always look at history and you go, okay, this is a historic moment. If this polling is anywhere near correct, we are looking at a historic moment right now where black voters under the age of 50, which have historically been such a big part of the Democratic coalition, are leaving it in droves.
Look. I know my people. I want to be optimistic and say that poll is correct. But we need to live in fucking reality. Okay? If you are black and you come from a black family, you know for sure it is specks of black people in your family saying that they're voting for Trump. This is just reality. We don't know the sample size of this poll, which is why it could be deceptive. Because is this a national poll? Is this 1,000 people? Where was this poll conducted? I'm going to be consistent. But come on, a historic Trump didn't even touch 15% of the votes. I think he got like between 6 and 7%. You really think there's going to be a 7% increase in black voters? Really? Did the campaign strategy work where I had a problem with this, but the mugshot, are y'all telling me that that's working? And all he had to do was get a fucking mugshot, go to jail. And I got a clip I'm going to show y'all next because this segues into what blacks are potentially thinking. But I think that there is a rise in a lot of black conservatives coming out saying that this raping, and I'm going to say it, of Trump in the justice system is galvanizing blacks. I'm hearing black conservatives say black people face this for 200 years plus, so we can relate to Trump experiencing this through the justice system.
Yeah, no, and you're gonna play the clip. I think you're gonna play right now with the guy.
Yes,
from Tucker.
yes.
Yeah, you know what really puzzles me is the talk about the black vote. Like, we already know the black vote doesn't decide anything; the female vote does. So why aren't you out pandering to women? Because that's really who's going to get you to vote.
Because
or get you to win.
Trump has already won on that front. He don't have to pander to women anymore because he already said he was not going to regulate abortion at a federal level. He was going to leave it to the states.
Or is it, if I get the black vote, everybody else will follow because black people set trends?
I don't think that's what it is.
You don't think that's what it is?
I don't know. The only thing I can link it to is what I just said. There is this like phenomenon now of blacks transitioning over to Trump because of the mugshot. Now, when I said blacks were transitioning, and I think I said this the day people were putting out that stupid ass mugshot, I said, I don't think it has anything to do with a mugshot. I think people are tired of high prices, high gas, uncertainty of what's going to happen, potential threats of World War III. I think the quality of life has plummeted for a lot of blacks and Americans alike, that they're just sick of it. I don't think, I think the attachment, the co-opting that the right is doing right now of the like oppression Olympics and blacks with Trump, I don't think that that's the cause of why so many black people will be coming over. I think it is just, it's sensationalism as best.
Yeah.
I think it has more to do with economics.
And if you look at like the age group that they were showing where Biden dropped, right, 50 and under, it's because half those people can't even afford to live outside of their parents' house. Like, you know, people are 20 and 30 years old still living with their parents, believe it or not, or they can't buy a house because they can't afford it. You know?
Yeah, it's hard.
Like kids can't move out. Like they graduate college and then what? They can't afford to go live on their own. It's crazy. And what? We got right-wing Angel up in here.
What up, right-wing Angel?
Welcome.
We can't, I don't know, man. I'm going to play the clip. I would rather play the clip and people understand what I'm actually criticizing versus you hearing me saying it.
Right.
Because I don't think a lot of people will understand. Do you understand my criticism? If you understand it, then I know they can grasp it.
I do.
Let me play this clip.
All right.
This clip blew my mind.
Excellent interview, by the way. You guys have to go watch this whole interview. I was
go watch the full interview. It's on Twitter. Go watch the full interview. This guy, his name is Vince Everett Elson. He's been writing books for years. I've never heard of this guy, but he's pretty refreshing to listen to. Here's a clip.
For the last year, it started with our George Floyd interview, and then black people started paying attention, and now it's leaving. And Joe Biden's in a panic. The Democrats are in a panic. This is catastrophic for them. No Republican has gotten over 20% of the black vote. Nobody's gotten over 15%. If Trump gets 20% of the black vote, the Democratic Party is done forever.
Do you think he has a chance?
Oh, I think he's got a chance to get more. My next podcast coming out this Tuesday is going to be Donald Trump, the true first black president.
Oh.
Because the Democrats have finally done to Donald Trump what they've been doing to black men for 200 years. What they did to Donald Trump in New York is the Rodney King tape of the Democratic Party coming after white Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
I gotta pause it right there.
Wow. You know what? I was still in the middle of watching. Yeah, run it back, because I was still in the middle of watching this full interview, so I don't think I got into this part yet. Wow.
Listen to what he just said.
He ain't wrong, though.
Done to Donald Trump what they've been doing to black men for 200 years. What they did to Donald Trump in New York is the Rodney King tape of the Democratic Party coming after white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. Most coups start at the top. They don't start at the bottom.
Where are people at? There's people in the comment section watching. I played this twice. Where are you at on the statement that he just made?
Yeah.
Because if we're being honest, this is something that conservatives would reject. The notion that we are still experiencing some sort of railroading for 200 years plus in America, when you've been speaking against that rhetoric for so long, why do you then pick up that argument and attach it to Trump? They are literally pandering to Democrats.
Yep.
They're going after Democrat black voters and saying, you know what? Fine. Trump finally went through this. So I actually see the point you're making. 200 years of oppression in this justice system. So are people admitting that systemic racism is a thing now? Or is this what it is? Pandering 101. And they're not really meaning anything they're saying. Which one is it? I'm so shocked there aren't so many black conservatives reacting to this video, because the shit he was saying in here, it was a bunch of truth mixed with what did you just say?
Right from the jump. All you got to do is give this interview about 5 minutes and he's going to hook you in. It is excellent. And Soonie, when you called me and you were like, did you watch that interview? And I was like, no, I didn't watch it. And you said, I don't know how that guy got on there. I thought you were actually meaning like he was an idiot, right? So like, I'm listening to this and I'm like, whoa, this guy's going hard. Okay. He's going in hard. And we've heard people go in hard before, like you do here. But this guy, I had never heard of him before.
Yeah.
I had never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Go watch the full interview. I'm going to play some more of this interview, but I really want to know where especially black conservatives stand in this new appeal for black voters that we see so many other black conservatives doing, which in our definition of everything we've been criticizing for 5-6 years longer for some of us is a victimhood mentality. I believe this is what we're seeing. It's not a whole, it's subtle. Yeah. It's not a big whole dose of it, but are we going to reject this or accept it? I'm interested to see what people are with this.
We very seldom see a Mao Zedong coup where they fight for 20 years. And, usually they go and shoot them in the head. They shoot them and then take over like they're doing in Africa right now, right? Yeah. They go to the top and just kill him and they're in charge. That's what they try to do to Trump. Trump is not just the leader of the Republican Party. Trump is the leader of white Anglo-Saxon Protestants who these people despise and hate. They have an enemy that they're trying to kill. And it is the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. It's not that they dislike him. The evangelicals, they despise them. If you put that group and you talk about what they agree with and about what the Democrats and liberals agree with, polar opposites. Direct polar opposites. And they know that Trump is the leader of that crew. That crowd is his basis. That crowd is where he gets all of his power. And they know that if they take out Trump, who's going to take his place? Who can walk up right now if Donald Trump is destroyed in the Republican Party and says, and have that crowd come behind him like they come behind Trump? I don't think the person exists. And they know that. And so this was how the Democratic Party does a coup. They don't use bullets. They use the justice system. I mean, look at who they locked. They locked up Manafort. They locked up, they're trying to get Bannon now. They locked up his the trade guy with China. I forget his name.
Peter Navarro.
Yeah, Peter Navarro. They got Navarro locked up now. Now they got Trump. I mean, the people don't see what this is. When's the last time you saw somebody go to jail for contempt of Congress? How come Eric Holder's not in jail?
Or Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Or Hillary.
Banner's going to jail.
I know.
Navarro's in jail. Trump's the first person in the history of the country they ever tried for what he tried him for. Oh, yeah, they coming. And what they're doing is shooting across the bow to see how we respond to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't stop it. I'm like, I was like sitting here, I was like, dang, dude, I could just watch this whole interview with them and just be like, just keep playing a little bit more. You guys got to keep hearing it. I love this interview.
Because if we don't respond to it, they're going to keep doing it. And right now, the people are responding in a way that they didn't expect. They see it. What's the old poem? They came for the labor unionists.
I said nothing. Yeah,
I said nothing, and they came for the soldiers. I said something, and they came for the Jews, and I said nothing, and they came for me. There's no one to speak for me, and that's why you and I speaking out and telling people whether you like Trump or not is irrelevant at this time. They're coming, and they're not going to stop because evil people and crazy people don't know how to stop.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stop until everybody's dead. If history tells us nothing, it tells us that. Adolf Hitler went until Germany was destroyed. Mussolini did the same. The crazy jokers in Japan did the same. They kept going until the nation was destroyed. These people have taken abortion from Roe v. Wade all the way to 9-month abortion. Now they're in perinatal abortion. You hear about that in California?
No.
They're voting for an abortion bill that will kill a child 28 days after it's born. Yes, it's in the house in California. Perinatal, after birth. Why? Because our argument was solid with them. Well, when does life begin? We started kicking their butts. It begins at conception. You're okay. Well, we can kill them in 3 months. Well, what about 1? Well, what about 5 months? Well, okay. Then, well, okay, you're right. We'll take it to the 9th month then. Well, if you can take it to the 9th month, why not after?
Mm-hmm.
You're giving us permission to do that. You've given us permission to commit murder. Let's do it. It's logical, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Why not? Our logic is winning out, Tucker, and they're telling us, yes, you're right. We can kill them anytime we want to. The same thing with our logic when it came down to homosexuality and all this kind of stuff. They talk about, oh, no, people are born gay, but then they did the Human Genome Project, right? Didn't find no gay gene. They did the twin study. And when one twin was gay, the other twin was gay only about maybe 20-25% of the time. So it couldn't be in the DNA. You see what I'm talking about? So they start saying, no, what? No, it's a choice. You're right. But we've gotten the law passed now. They don't try to argue that any longer. It's irrelevant. The law's passed. And right now, since states can now do whatever they want to do when it comes down to abortion, hell, I guess it's just a matter of legalisms, isn't it? Like Dred Scott. Dred Scott is not a man that a white man has no rights that a white man need to adhere to. So you've told us with abortion, and this has always been amazing to me. I remember when Scott Peterson killed his wife, remember Lacey?
Yes.
You remember he's charged with 2 murders, isn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
How is that?
Pregnant. She was pregnant.
And the baby wasn't born yet. How is that?
Because everybody knows that.
Everybody knows.
It's a person, of course.
It's life.
Everybody knows. But we have said that the mother has a right to kill that child whenever she chooses. So
I don't want to get flagged because this is someone else's video that we're reacting to. And plus it's 14 minutes. We're not going to sit here and watch this entire thing.
I was in a trance. Listen, I could listen to this guy talk, okay? Because he's
You guys got to go watch the full interview.
Facts. You can't argue with anything this dude says. Amazing. What'd you say he was, an author?
Yeah, he writes books, and he's a public speaker.
Oh, I gotta go watch him speak in person.
Vince Everett Ellison.
The
Go
full
watch him.
interview without this guy in the corner is also on YouTube. That's what I watched it on YouTube. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's on,
Somebody else watching it.
It's on. It's better if you watch it on Twitter. Watch it on Twitter. You can watch the full interview with less ads. There's so many ads on YouTube now. It's like almost unbearable watching it.
I don't see it because I have YouTube Red.
Yeah,
See,
I'm not paying for YouTube. That's insane.
I get it with my my channel because I have like a based on the number of like subscribers you have, you can get the free YouTube Red. But the other thing is I watch it on YouTube Red because I can do other stuff while I'm watching it. Like I don't have to stay in Twitter. You're so what is it called? What's your you called me a boomer. What are your people?
My people?
Yes. You called me a boomer. You know how you called me a boomer? What's your generation? Your generation.
Millennials.
You're so millennial. You're like, go to Twitter.
Oh. Well, that's where you need to go.
I'm like, go to YouTube.
Don't go to YouTube. No. You don't go to YouTube and waste money there. Go watch it on Twitter. In that way, you watch it on Twitter, you get 1,000 different threads of what people are thinking. You get to see the opinions as well as watching what people are saying. Don't do that. Listen, YouTube is for old people. All right. It's Discord and Twitter. Twitter Space and Discord servers is where all the millennials are. All right.
I am just really taking a beating tonight, between you and Marlandon.
Are you taking a beating? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you called me old right now.
I mean, you're not that old, but you're definitely not a millennial. Look, you guys, you older people, I'm going to vent for 2 seconds.
Oh, Lord.
You older people, look at them. Thank you. Mo is still in AOL.
No, I'm not.
I am 33. People like to put me in for some reason, they keep trying to put me in Gen Z. Or they like to flate Gen Z with millennials. I'm like, first of all, millennials and Gen Z, we are two different factions. We are nothing alike.
It's because you act like a Gen Zer.
How do I act like a Gen Zer?
Like you're just young and you're like into the Discord and into the whatever. And you're like,
You realize the Gen Z got it from us. We created social media. This is what I'm talking about. Do you hear this slander? You act like Gen Zers because I know how the internet works.
Yeah.
Heck no. No. Mo, you are Gen X like me. Thank you.
I don't
wait till I see you, bro.
What? I hate being a part of Gen Z. Listen, I don't know where I belong. All I know is I am who I am. And yes, I do like things old. Like I like the older stuff because I'm comfortable there and I like to be comfortable.
That's what old people say.
You got to evolve. You got to get new things. And I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't.
That's what
Soonie
that's
just
what
calls
happens
me a
when
boomer.
you get old and set in your ways. You just, I don't even have to say it. You said it. I don't want, you know what? I'm good right where I'm at. People say I want to get older. I'm sure I'm going to say that. I'm like, you know what? I'm good right here.
My birthday is December 16th.
You are not a boomer. She is a boomer. She's a boomer. You're just a hater. I can't even troubleshoot with Mo. I don't even try it. If I can't do it myself, there's just no point.
You said you can't troubleshoot with me. Well, let's talk about somebody who got in a little trouble. Okay.
Blasted on.
Woo-wee. Boy.
He definitely got blasted for buying prostitutes. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me first, before I show y'all the video, because there's a video. mean, oh Lord, you're a Sagittarius? You know what, Marlandon, I'm about this sick of you. This see how it's growing? I'm about this sick of you right now. Okay, so Terrell Lewis, a former Alabama linebacker, was accused of, quote, not paying money by a model named Mia Mercy on Saturday. The influencer also posted a video allegedly showing the NFL star running away. You guys are about to see that video from a hotel room. Mia, who goes by the username Cybergirl Mia, was seen chasing the 25-year-old into the lobby in an explicit video sparking reaction. He was accused of not paying money. And let's see if it gives the exact. She said, "We've got a runner, ladies and gentlemen." This was the caption at Real 24. Run me my motherfucking money at Eagles, at NFL, at NFL Fox, at Mike Clay, at Coach Nuss, at Coach.
That's crazy.
She tagged all the coaches. Okay.
That is extra.
Yeah.
She didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, it was extra. So apparently, and it doesn't talk about it in this video, but dude, all the freaking like memes that they've been posting about it. It doesn't talk about it in this video, but apparently your boy Terrell was getting a little booty action from Mia. Is that what it was, Soonie?
Booty action.
Yeah, she said, I read in another article, I can't pull it up right now, that he liked it up the butt. Like he wanted her to put her finger in his butt. And now, I don't know who the other person, you see how there's two people? The naked person that they had blurred out, and then the person that was behind him in the beginning of the video. Okay, now, let me say this, because you know how it is over here. We don't always believe women on the first go round, okay? On somewhere in the middle. To me, I have to say, we have to understand that this is her word against his. I don't know what he was doing in this room. Clearly somebody was naked. And we don't really know, because the person that's running after him is a fast runner. And is that a guy? Is that a girl? Terrell is behind him, or this person. I won't say him.
I just want to say, why were you recording to begin with?
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's trying to set up, right? Let's hear the audio.
Oh my God.
I think that's a dude running after him.
Oh my God.
Wait, did he just call a play? Is 1838?
That is not a play.
Okay, my bad. Blue 42. He's all behind him. Oh, that's a different story. Anyways.
I'm like, what is this?
Anyways, that's a little sus, if you ask me.
Running off on the scrippers.
On the scrippers. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what they get. See, look, that's a simp. Okay? That's a simp.
Yeah.
When you got to pay for it, I don't give a fuck how rich you are. You're number one, you're in the NFL. You can get any woman you want, honestly. You could go pull somebody you met in college and high school if you really want to be having casual sex like that. Why are you paying for it?
Yeah.
Why do men do that? What is the appeal with paying for sex? And then they say, I'm going to pay for it anyway. No, you're not. Y'all are in the age of, you better come. If we're both agreeing to go on this date, then you're going to pay your half. So, nigga, you're not really paying nothing. And even if you did pay for dinner, why are you entitled to some vagina?
We're going to talk about a story that has to do with that. But I think they pay for it because it kind of makes it more of like a business transaction. And it's like, okay, in a guy's head, they're like, this is not feelings. This is business. I'm paying for it. But I was talking today with P about this because, you know, P used to play football, and he's like, I call that the juggernaut syndrome, like where you just feel like you can get away with anything. And so you start to feel this empowerment of, you know, I'm just going to like mess around with these girls, mess around with these prostitutes, these Instagram models, right? Because P's like, man, all you have to do is get you a good solid one. You know what I mean? You don't got to go do all this. Like she could go make every little fantasy come true. It, you know, like, but why are they out here messing with these Instagram thotties? I don't understand it.
It's weird.
It's
weird. Real weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Paying for cooter is very strange.
Khan said pay for her to leave after. That's what you're paying for. You don't even got to pay a girl these days to do that. You just tell her, all right, we're done.
Wait, we kind of shifted from politics. We need to talk about this.
Okay.
We absolutely need to talk about this. Let me pull this video up.
All right, let's run it back. Run it back to the politics.
I'm sorry, y'all. We got to go back to politics. We have to talk about Jim Crow Joe.
Right? Oh, yeah.
This would not be a complete show if we didn't talk about Sleepy Joe. But what I want to show is a prediction that came out from a JP Morgan expert a while ago, right? Here it is.
Morgan Chase, chief strategist for JP Morgan Chase, biggest banks in the world, saying Joe Biden will drop out of the 2024 presidential race. And he says that sometime between Super Tuesday, which was already passed, and the November election, he will drop out, citing health concerns.
What do y'all think about this? And who is potentially going to replace Biden on a ticket? I say Newsom. What do y'all think?
It's going to be Michelle.
It's going to be Michelle.
Yeah, it's gonna be Michelle. I'm
so sick of y'all on this Michelle shit.
I mean, I just think Michelle. It's either, if it is Gavin Newsom, Michelle's gonna be his VP. Because they got to get rid of Kamisha. They can't have Kamisha there no more. Okay,
Look,
they cannot.
And we all know it's true because Charlie Kirk said so. He said, be ready for the July surprise. Very possible they pull Biden and sentence Trump to prison on July 11th. The entire race could be just about to change.
Oh, God.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Meanwhile,
Newsom has been on a world tour. Newsom went to China.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Newsom meeting with China? Why did Newsom beat the brakes? Now I'm starting to feel like Ron DeSantis was controlled opposition. He was like a buffer.
Right,
because that debate, what the fuck was that debate for? And in that debate that they were having, yes, Ron DeSantis won with the facts, but Gavin Newsom slaughtered him. He is a slimy sleazeball who's willing to lie and divert the conversation back to whatever he wants it to, and he'll have you sitting there looking stupid as shit.
And he's there with his pearly white teeth and his like fluffy panty hair.
Ron DeSantis got his butt whooped in that debate. I'm just saying. I say Gavin Newsom. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Gavin, it's been between Gavin and Michelle for me, but like I feel that Michelle has the likability across a lot of areas that Newsom doesn't have. Because you go to California, dude, and I don't know how Newsom maintains his job as governor because I have yet to talk to anybody in California that's like, oh, I'm voting for Newsom. Nobody likes him. Nobody. The entire state, like everywhere you go, there's like, get Newsom out of office, like commercials, posters on the freeway. Like it's crazy. I don't know how that guy's staying in there.
Listen, vote in the chat. If you watch the debate between Newsom and Ron DeSantis, who do you think won?
Definitely Newsom.
Newsom won.
Ron, I just couldn't even stand.
He was insufferable. He's boring.
Yeah.
He sounds like he has some form of like social awkwardness. I don't know what he's got going on.
It's like
sometimes he sounds like Hermit the Crab to me.
Yeah.
I mean the frog, not the crab. Krusty Krab. But Newsom won.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 votes so far. Let us know who you think won that debate if you watched it.
And
we streamed it live.
Don't base it off you like Ron over Gavin. It's not about who you like. It's just look at it objectively. He slaughtered him. Yeah.
He got beat.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys tune in on the 27th of June because there's going to be a Trump versus Biden debate and we're going to host it here. hopefully we can get the same numbers we had last time and keep replicating that all freaking election season, so we can get our channels back up and running, man.
Well, I already have the video. Although I don't know if it's because it's so far out that it hasn't. Is it up there yet? I know I created the video. I'm gonna have to look in StreamYard after this because I know I created the video a while ago. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one for sure. Hopefully Biden makes it there because this stuff. Well, seriously, this stuff about him getting pulled. I feel
I
like
think that's what's gonna happen. I think this is the only way Democrats potentially win because Biden is so freaking unpopular.
Yeah.
So unpopular. I saw this video, this very sad video of this guy in his car, grown man, in tears, Mo. He is like distraught, and he's talking about the state of the country and Biden's economy. They either have to 25th Amendment him, get him out of there, or just completely take him out because he's so unpopular. But listen to this. This is so sad.
I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the fucking news and the fucking stupid Biden and stupid Trump. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are fucking getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. Then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. Fucking everything's expensive. I own a painting company. I still can't fucking make it. I'm fucking trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking
Oh man.
Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to fucking eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat. I want you guys to eat. Stand up. Let's go. Stand up, man. Let's fucking eat. I'm tired. Let's help each other. I don't care what your political affiliation is. I don't care what fucking color you are. If you are not eating and you're struggling, eat with me.
What do you think about that? I think there's going to be a lot of mixed opinions. What do you think?
I mean, that's tough to watch. And it breaks my heart. Like when he said, I can't look my wife and my daughter in the eye and tell them I'm failing. You know what I mean? Like just from a man's perspective, like the level of responsibility that men feel to their family, like they should, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the internal pain and struggle that alone, that little piece right there, is causing in him. And yeah, he was crying. I think a lot of men deal with things differently. I don't think it makes you less of a man if you cry, especially over something like that. You're talking about your family.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to cry over something, it better be your family, you know? So
I actually agree with you. I think, you know, as much as Americans talk about the state of our country and how bad it is and how detrimental things have become, you can't expect for the pillars to not feel something. And men are the pillars of the society, and they are the ones who are being attacked the most.
Yeah.
The most. You have, you know, white men being told that they're racist. You have black men being told that they're thugs 24/7. On top of that, you got people demonizing their masculinity and how they express themselves, how they father. You got women who make it impossible to see their kids, putting them on all sorts of child support. An entire nation rigged against you. I can understand someone getting tired and getting online and expressing like, what the fuck are we doing? Because women have been saying that. Forget Democrat and Republican at this point. When are we going to stand up?
Yeah.
When? It's getting this is what I think.
What is it going to take?
Exactly. What is it going to take? Because in my opinion, we've crossed the threshold several times of what it should have taken for us to respond. And so many people are just a part of the rat race, and they're just going on through life on autopilot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do?
I know it. And I feel it too, in the sense that, like, I was just looking at where he was sitting, right? It was raining in the background. He was clearly sitting in his car because he was probably working. And then the rain started, and here we go. Lost time, lost money, lost job. You know, it's like one more fucking thing. And that's what probably got that guy to sit down in his car, and he just had to just scream and let it out and get it out. And he did, you know. But yeah, like when I see people going, like, I think Marlandon said other people are just voting for RFK or other people or whatever. Like, even that makes me mad, because it's like, why is this even a question to you? You know who this is going to be between RFK, Jill Stein, are a non motherfucking factor in this race. Okay. It is between two people. It may not be the two people you would like it to be. Trust me. I feel the same way. I wish there were other choices sometimes, but we got to choose between those two people.
Yeah.
And if we make the wrong choice, it is going to be detrimental, even more so than it has already been. And you heard that guy, the guy that we in the Tucker interview, say, evil stops at nothing. They will destroy everything until it's gone. They don't care. So people who are just waiting for the people on the left to have some like moral, like, you know, like awakening, where they're going to be like, oh my God, what am I doing in my country? You know, my fellow man, they're not going to think like that. They eat their own.
Exactly. And you know what else? This is the precursor to global governance.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to a point where Republicans and Democrats can't figure it out, and there will be a centralized government to come do it for us. And I think what this man is experiencing is what millions of Americans are experiencing, and they're going to be ready and open for something to come in and like relieve their stress. That's what they're going to do. I think they plan to drive society completely insane and bonkers.
To that point.
We're just like, yeah, govern me harder.
That's what they want. That's what exactly that they're doing.
Absolutely.
They're breaking us financially. They're breaking us mentally. They're breaking our men down. They're taking them away from us. What?
And we're helping.
Destroy a country 101. Come on, people.
Dude. Can you like? I'm gonna get into that too. I'm going to get into that. There are so many people who I personally think just have no clue what is happening within their own country.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I care if innocent people are killed. Okay? I care if innocent Israelis are killed. The 7 that were murdered. You feel bad because they're dead due to some war that probably would have never popped up in their radar, but because the government says so, you're going to war. This is the reality of serving in the military, right? But so many Americans are consumed with what's happening outside of this fucking country that you have men like this. Let me see how many views this video got. You have men like this that are screaming out. This got 1.7 million views.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's still being shared. It's got 7,000 retweets. Politicians don't give a fuck about this dude, Democrat or Republican, or they would be trying to fix the border. They would actively be trying to fix the economy in the states, doing something to fight back against this administration. But we keep running into gridlocks where there's a government shutdown looming. People are threatening not to get paid because they can't come to some sort of bipartisan agreement. But when they do come with some sort of bipartisan agreement, it comes with attachments that fuck us in the long run, and they keep spilling out money to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
I am sad for what is happening over in Israel and Gaza, but I really don't give a shit. I don't care. Look at that. That's disgusting. Finish them, America.
Mm-hmm.
America loves Israel always. Nikki Haley.
Yeah. I talked about this.
Haley.
I talked about this and I was like, this is pure evil. This is what the evil that we're talking about. Okay.
Come on.
Now you guys know where I stand. Okay. I only care about what happens over here and for us. I really could care. I mean, I hate to think of innocent young lives being lost. Okay. But somebody who literally signs a missile, a bomb, going over there, finish them. America loves Israel. That's disgusting.
Yes. Yes. And this is when we need more American citizens expressing that disdain. I don't care if he cried. He was probably so angry that maybe the best thing for him to do in that moment is sit in that car and cry. Because some people go snap and go shoot shit up, go murder their entire family. There are alternatives to how these men react. So thank you for sitting in your car and crying. Thank you. Where are all the other Americans? Where is everyone? I put up this post, and this post is going to go viral, where I said, I am not Democrat. I am not Republican. I'm a stop lying, stop stealing my money, poisoning my soil, and brainwashing our kids akin. That's what I am. So many people are reacting to this, but so many people are still politically gangbanging.
Mm-hmm.
The best option for this country, even I know this, is Donald Trump. It is. The best option for your states is for you to get active and go do something. Biden is about to give legal status to almost 500,000 of undocumented fucking spouses. How are we paying for this? We're funding wars. We're giving green cards for free. These people are going to suck up welfare. They're going to suck up whatever little Social Security we have left. Our kids are going to be left with nothing. We are handing them a bag of fucking debt.
Yep.
But we're so concerned. You're kicking Nick Fuentes out of political events. You're spending time assassinating people's character over race and where they lie on the political spectrum. And we got little kids getting raped. A 13-year-old was brutally raped by an illegal Ecuadorian who was in this country for 2 years. 2 years.
Yep.
California is about to allow these people to vote. What is it going to take? And I'm sorry to get super serious and somber, but it's real and it's true. I'm sick of having these conversations and watching people do absolutely nothing. I'm sick of having these debates where people who I know aren't smarter than me are disagreeing with me on what's actually best for this country, because you would rather set trip. You're not even actively thinking about what the fuck I'm saying. You're just geared to disagree with me. I just went on a rant. I'm sorry, Mo, but like,
no, you're good.
What the fuck?
The chat loves
I'm
a rant.
tired.
Keep ranting.
I'm tired. Women are
Yeah.
tired. Men are tired. But at some point, we have to stand up and do something because this is no longer working. The memes don't work. Okay. I'm going to flip liberal logic. That's not working.
Yeah.
They are using our logic against us, like Mr. Vince Elson said.
And we're also using their logic and making it look like we're doing something monumental.
We're not.
We're not. We look dumb. Meanwhile, we're wasting a lot of time too. We're wasting a ton of time.
So much. How long have we been talking about the border? We've been talking about the border since Trump left.
Forever.
How many undocumented people have come into this country? We will never fucking know because they can't track all these people coming through that. No. We don't really know how many people are here. But what we do know is these people went from being the minority under the minority to superseding us. They have officially replaced us. We are the minority of the minority in a country that we originated in.
Yeah.
When is enough enough? Or are people completely fine with this country burning to the ground as long as Democrats and Republicans or whoever your respective side is in control?
The problem is they think there's a plan and that Trump is going to magically get into office because the plan exists. What the hell is wrong with you people? Wake up, okay? Wake up. No, because really, even if Trump gets in there, then what? It's only 4 years. Then what? We have to have more than that. Yeah. We have to have more than that. And we have to know how to be discerning of individuals. We have to know, hey, I need to get my ass up and go vote in my local elections, because all I hear people say is, well, what do we do about this? What do we do about this? Did you go vote? Did you go vote in your local elections? Because that's what you could have done about it. Vote with your dollar.
Do you know what? January 6th did more damage than good. And I'll probably catch flack for this, but I don't care. I don't know if anybody has ever said this. January 6th, Dinesh D'Souza's documentary on the 13,000 Mules, the constant Stop the Steal rallies, you did more damage than good because you disenfranchised millions of Americans who now feel like I'm not voting locally or federally. Yep. They're not participating because they're like, this is all rigged. And I do believe at a federal level, it is rigged. I do. But I believe that we have a lot of control at the state level and we're relinquishing responsibility while complaining.
Yeah.
They fucked this side up, Republicans and Democrats.
I mean, I think half the reason they're able to cheat, if that's what they're doing, is because they recognize a lot of people don't even use their vote. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Yeah, what do I know? I'm just a military housewife existing. You know, I don't really know nothing. Fact check me, though. Look into everything I just said. What's up, Alicia? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. You got illegals making videos talking about Americans, I'm going to come take your home. You better give your shit up to me.
Wait, what? I missed that.
That illegal that was walking through some park in New York, and he's just on this video talking about how he's going to take American homes, and then that other guy who was online holding up his daughter, bragging about using his daughter for money, for resources in this country. But anti-Semitism is the threat.
Yeah.
We must draft legislation to censor your speech. And we're going to do it at the highest level, the Fed. And on top of that, we're going to tell you that the working definition of anti-Semitism, okay? includes your savior being, you know what, unalived by a group of people. And the verses in that Bible too, yeah, this contributes also to anti-Semitism, depending on how the person is using it. We're not saying the Bible's anti-Semitic. We're saying the application of these verses are. I hate, yeah, I do. I really do. I hate a certain set of a particular population in this country, and they are Black, white, Asian, Jewish, all of them. They're called Zionists. And we should all be okay and on board with calling it out. When you have an allegiance to another country that is not the United States of America, you become an enemy, in my personal opinion. And my rant is over.
Illegals have Medi-Cal now in California, free medical. I mean, technically, they always had free medical because they would go into the emergency room and then just not pay the bill.
That's great. And you can't charge them collections because they ain't even got no damn social security number.
Yeah.
Where are you going to link it to?
Right. They give you some random address.
And I got to pay almost, you know how much money it costs to go to the fucking dentist?
Right. But when you go, they're like, they ask you for the copay right then and there, I'm sure. And they're like, before we even perform this service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Aren't they swearing in illegals as police officers in Cali? Listen, I had my rant. When is enough enough? If that is happening, when is enough enough?
Yeah.
California budget cut 75 million VA housing, but nothing from illegals. What are California GOP members doing to counter this? Nothing. Memeing and dunking on the left.
Yeah.
It makes me so mad. And to think this is what I'm coming home to, it makes me even more infuriated.
Girl, I know you're going to be so mad when you get here. I feel like you're going to like want to crawl into a shell and not come out.
I've already, listen, I was just talking to my mother-in-law. I was like, you know what? If I could have had Alaska, I would have been totally fine being at the top of this country and only coming down when I feel like it.
Yeah. Because
what is the point in mixing and mingling in a world that does not accept me for my views? Everything we do is demonized. Yeah. Everything. I can't talk about Jesus. I can't say that I believe that marriage should be between a man and a woman. I can't teach my kids this, or the state in certain states are going to try to come after my kids and take my children from me because I'm not adhering to them saying that there's some gender. What the fuck? Force vaccinating people, firing people from their jobs.
Yep.
America is hurting right now.
Hurting, man. We're a mess. We are a mess.
We're talking about the WNBA and trans rights.
Oh my God.
Look, people got mad at me when I said my take on the WNBA. I called conservatives all the way out. Stop playing Black Savior.
And what's going on with her now? There's something else that came up. I haven't been paying attention.
Angel Reese, listen. Angel Reese was going to block the ball. Okay? She swung. Caitlyn Jenner. Oh my Lord. Caitlin Clark got clocked. They called a flagrant foul on Angel Reese. And now, because there is a debate on whether it was an actual flagrant foul, they're injecting race into the conversation again. As if people don't get fouled in basketball.
But what was the comment that Angel Reese made? And she says something like, I guess people are listening to different whistles or something, or there was another comment.
I have no
made.
clue.
I don't remember.
I stopped paying attention because I said what I had to say and I left the conversation alone. But
flagrant foul.
Flagrant.
Oh, flagrant or flagrant?
Flagrant.
I like, Soonie calls me and she's like, do you know what a flagrant, whatever the fuck it is, a flagrant.
See, look, was Angel Reese's flagrant foul on Caitlin Clark just a part of basketball? These are the headlines in this country. I get taking a break from politics and all that, but are you kidding me? A 3-minute read on how potentially this could be linked to racism and anti-white rhetoric.
Oh, Lord.
There is bigger. Listen, there is more clear, apparent anti-white rhetoric that we could be talking about that ain't got shit to do with this girl.
Right.
Like, I could show you some anti-white rhetoric.
Yeah. And anybody who's playing into this and even taking a side on this, whether you're for Angel or for Caitlin, you're contributing to the problem. Don't even comment on this. This is ridiculous. Let these girls just play basketball. Stop it.
Let them play ball. Exactly. Dang. I'm so sick of y'all. It's okay though, because y'all listen, my content has been doing great despite being shadow banned. And I'm grateful for the Lord every day. So keep giving me content because I've been reacting to a lot of stuff. It's been a confusing 2024. It's only June, and I'm ready for this year to be done. I want election season over.
Me too. I do and I don't. Like, I want the debates to come.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's when it's going to get really good.
It's crazy out here, man.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be fun, though. Willie Mays dies.
I don't even know who that is.
He was 93. He's a baseball player.
Barack is freaking, you're a boomer, bro.
He's 93.
Well, rest in peace to Willie Mays. You lived a long life, sir. Thank you for your contribution to sports.
Yeah. Damn. Soonie cold-blooded.
What?
Soonie cold-blooded with it. She was like,
what'd I do?
Nothing. It's fine.
Said nothing.
Anyways. Okay, so on the sports tip, amazing that we went from sports to politics back to sports. So that's amazing.
You like that?
I like it. We did it good. So this is good sports news. Ex-Illinois star Terrence Shannon Jr. found not guilty of rape. I had no idea this guy was even accused of rape, but it looks like a jury in Illinois found him not guilty of felony rape and aggravated sexual assault following a week-long trial. He was arrested back in December for an alleged incident in September at a bar in Lawrence, Kansas, after a woman alleged that he pulled her towards him and penetrated her vagina with his fingers shortly after they met. Shannon consistently denied the allegations, and witnesses for his defense during the trial said they never saw Shannon approach a woman in the manner described by police. Now, there's more to the story, but what's more crazy is the text messages that came out in court. And I'm going to show them real quick, and then we'll come back to what you got here. We talked about that last week. Heather was talking about that. That's so funny. Is that him? Oh no, never mind. That's
him.
I was about to say, okay. So yeah, here's the text message or a snippet from it. So this is her friend speaking in relation to the ESPN article Link shared about the allegations. She wrote to her, OMG. Then the girl replies back, you got him. Alleged victim, yep. Yes, sir. And then the friend got his ass with 2 money sign emojis.
Now, when is she going to jail?
Exactly. That's the problem. When is
she going to jail?
No consequences for this.
That's crazy.
It's aggravating.
It's nuts. I just pulled it up so people can see who we were talking about. This article is not adding anything different than you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
When is she going to jail? That's all we need to know.
Because, dude, after this arrest happened, he was suspended, from the team. He missed 6 games before he retained a temporary restraining order and returned to the court. He then led his team to NCAA tournaments. The school subsequently dropped its investigation, citing a lack of evidence. I mean, this woman ruined his reputation took him away from his sport, it impacted his life, I'm sure, a great deal. And she gets no consequences. This is why this stuff continues to happen, because these girls can make these allegations. And I wish somebody would get a statement from her. So what do you got to say now?
What do you have to say now?
Yeah. I would love it. I would love to hear what she has to say, and her friend.
Probably nothing.
She's on
Probably
to the next
nothing.
one.
Yep. Because they don't get held accountable for the shit that they do. They don't. I was not saying good riddance. I was just saying, I don't know who the guy is. And I was trying to give him a proper eulogy. We appreciate your contribution, sir. I really do. You know who else was in the news, Mo, that I was just like, what in the actual fuck?
Who?
You're going to be like, huh? A lot of y'all are going to be like, bro, what? Justin Timberlake was arrested in a range of DWI charges.
Okay, but let me ask you a question, though. How come his mugshot doesn't make him as popular as Trump's mugshot did?
Listen, that oppression, I don't know. I don't think the DWI, we could attach that to that oppression. So maybe he might, resonate with the rural white community that be drinking the moonshine and the beer and hitting up the local, the bar.
Drinking, Just? Why are you drinking and driving? What's Jessica Biel doing to you? You fed up with the Illuminati? You trying to get out? They won't let you out?
You fed up.
Chrissy Teigen and what's his name? John Legend got you in a chokehold. Is that what's happening?
Oh my God. So Justin Timberlake has been arrested for driving while intoxicated or impaired in Long Island, New York. A representative for the Sag Harbor Police Department told People that as the morning of June 18th, the musician was in police custody. People had reached out to a representative for Timberlake for comment. A source said that the selfish hitmaker was arrested on DWI charges after having dinner at the American Hotel in Sag Harbor. He was pulled over after leaving the establishment to drive to his friend's house. Nobody was hurt. He will be arraigned in about an hour. He was let out without any bail. So,
I wonder
he
what
left
friend
the court.
he's driving to go see.
I don't know, but it says that Justin Timberlake, age 43 of Tennessee, was observed operating a 2025 BMW southbound on Madison Street, failing to stop at a duly posted stop sign and failing to maintain his lane of travel. So Buddy was lit. He was turned. A traffic stop was initiated by a police officer from the Sag Harbor Village Police Department. Upon investigation, it was determined that Mr. Timberlake was operating his vehicle in an intoxicated condition. He was placed under arrest, processed, and held overnight for morning arraignment, and he was let out and will be due back in court on June 26th. I can't believe Justin Timberlake got pulled over for a DWI. I don't know why this is so shocking. But it really is like, huh?
Because it's Justin Timberlake.
Why are you drinking and driving, buddy? What's going on? You all right?
Oh, man. What do you think he was listening to when he was driving?
I don't even know.
He's probably listening to, you remember this song, Dirty Pop?
Dirty Pop. My song. Come on now. Dirty Pop.
Oh man, that was my jam. That was my jam.
No, NSYNC was lit. I don't care what he says.
Listen, I was 8 months pregnant with Gabby at an NSYNC concert. Okay.
Oh my God. Take your little pregnant ass home. What?
It was right when Dirty Pop came out. It was so good.
Dirty Pop.
Dirty Pop. He's still a cute in his mugshot though.
Marlena is like, y'all did not just do that. Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We have a bunch of funny stuff now. I don't know if you have any more serious topics, but the rest of my topics are super funny. And I just want you to react to these videos.
Oh, wait. I do have to show this. I'm all down for that. Okay. Freaking Birdman. Okay. He's like, Mo, I send you a sports related story. And this is the shit he sends me.
Breaking 3-star Line back, Noah, nigga. That's good. Easter
Dude, first of all, you know those games, the commentary on those games is going to be
Noah,
terrible.
nigga.
You know those commentators, man, when they gotta say his name.
Oh man, I know this player called Noah, nigga.
You think that's how they say his name? You think that's how they say his name?
They're gonna say Noah. They're not gonna say nigga. Maybe one commentator will slip up and say Noah, nigga.
Niga. Maybe it's
First
Niga.
down. Maybe it's nigga, bro. Stop it.
Yo.
Stop. KN makes it sound. Come on, man.
It's like who was the other football player? His name was the coldest, whatever. What was it? The coldest.
He said, like I said, if you need anything, I know a nigga.
That's funny.
Good one, Birdman. We got to make that a reaction. Know a nigga. Oh,
see, I'm glad you read it. See, I'm glad I
shut up.
No,
damn, I fucked up.
I'm glad I got it and you didn't, because this is how it would have gone with Soonie. She would have been like, "Okay, Mo, I'm going to put something up on the screen. And I don't want you to do anything.
Man,
just
you
read
sent
it."
it to me. She would have said nigga. Should have been like Niga, huh?
Niga. No, what's funny about this?
This is funny. There's this new country song that has literally taken over social media, and I want to get y'all's opinion on it.
I love this chick. I follow her.
Lately, it's all about beers, women, and trucks. All right, what about for the rest of us? So I wrote some real shit from the bottom of my heart, and I hope y'all like it.
All of my friends think that I need affection, but I found perfection. It doesn't talk when I'm trying to read. It doesn't poke me when I'm trying to sleep. I got a dick in my my left hand. When I'm alone, it always treats me right. Never too tired on a Friday night. Some girls just want a good man with a good job and a good plan. Picket fence with a little white house on a hill with some nice land. Me, I got a dick in my nightstand.
I was like, Mo would like this.
I know. I would love it.
Like
I follow this girl. She's like a comedian. She's actually a lesbian, so I'm sure she doesn't have a dick in her nightstand. Because she's married to a woman, but she does
use dicks.
She does the best. I know they do use dicks. She does the best crank calls. She's hilarious.
You know what's crazy is me and my husband were mortified. We were like, what is this? And why is she bragging about having a dick in a nightstand? Like, what is this? And why are so many women coming out and admitting that they all have dicks in their nightstands?
I mean,
this is sad.
People are admitting it. This is like a trend.
Yes. Look at the comment section. All these celebrities that are like, girl, I feel you. Yep. I'm right there with you. So all of y'all are sitting around with dicks in your nightstands?
Well, I have a funny story about the one in mine.
I don't even want to know.
So no, listen. No, listen. No. It's not dirty. Listen. So
Okay.
Back in the day, I used to sell sex toys. Okay. So I had like a duffel bag of all the product that they gave me. And one of the ones, because like it was like the product I would use to like set up parties or whatever. And one of the ones that I had was literally like a floppy glow in the dark. It was like a white penis. It's all like distorted looking now because it's been used at parties.
You still have this?
I still have it because I'll tell you why. So it has like a sticky thing on the back of it so that you can stick it like a suction thing. So it's meant for the shower. Now, what we used it for was the dick toss. Okay. So you toss it like at a window or a glass door and you see who can make it stick. That's what we use it for. But, you know, we're just trying to repurpose it. That's all.
Is this a game?
Yeah, it was a game. It's a drunk game. Dick toss. Glow in the dark dick toss.
Yeah, I'm a little too vanilla for this.
No, it's not the rabbit. It's just like a
What
regular
the fuck is a
schmegular.
rabbit? Wait, okay. I don't even.
She didn't.
Okay, I'm done. Let's stop.
See? Okay, Marlandon, pay attention because this is where Soonie don't bring the flavor. She is no fun when it comes to this. Okay, I can never talk about
My
this stuff
husband
with
would
her.
beg to differ. I don't need toys.
No, nobody's saying you need them. I'm just saying we can still talk about it, like in a general sense. You know what I mean?
Why okay, I'm gonna put this. Can I tell you what's computing in my brain? This is the first thought that came to my brain. Why do we talk about mechanisms people use to masturbate? Like,
Do
that's
we
not
talk about
weird.
it?
We're talking about things that people use to get off on. Is that not weird? Is that just me? If it's just me and I'm just like,
Well,
I don't
that's
know,
what I'm asking you. Is it a trend right now to talk about that?
Yes, people are women are open about the mechanisms that they use to masturbate.
I didn't know. I had no
Why
idea.
do I want to know that?
See, that's weird
Listen, in the comment section, if it's just me and I'm tripping, for real, literally say something. Because the first thing that comes to my mind is you are using this to masturbate. That is where my mind goes.
Okay, you know what? First of all, I don't want nobody up on this chat to even once ever judge me because I've seen Red Pill bring up the rabbit. Now Marlandon's bringing up the rose toy. I don't even know what the rose toy is. I know what the rabbit is because I used to watch Sex in the City. Okay, so they referenced there was a whole episode on the rabbit. But what the hell is the rose toy, Marlandon? You nasty ass.
The rose toy?
Yeah, what is that? The butterfly? See, y'all a bunch of freak. Red Pill guaranteed. Freak a leak, okay? Because she's already mentioned 2.
Hey, man.
She's already mentioned 2. Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. I'm young, but this is
the jackhammer. What the hell is the jackhammer? See, I don't even listen. Listen, when I say I sold sex toys, like I sold a lot of different types, but like you guys are mentoring. First of all, it was a long time ago. So like the jackhammer and the rose thing did not exist. It was very regular schmegular stuff. See, Red Pill of Freak. She said the butterfly is amazing.
I'm coping right now.
Wow.
I'm coping.
You're coping?
I am.
I just want to say, you thought I was the bad one.
Just like,
look at the chat.
No.
It's going wild right now talking about this.
No.
Let's look these up. Hold on. If you want to look away, I'm going to look these up. Okay. So I looked up the rabbit. If you guys want to see what we're talking about here. So is this the rose toy? Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't see the rabbit in here. I saw it when I looked for it over here. So this is the rabbit right here, y'all, in the thing. Now, what is this rose toy? The rose toy. That's the rose toy. So it looks like a rose. See, Soonie, you can't talk about this. I'm not asking you to use it. We have to be able to talk about it. The butterfly toy? Oh, Lord. She's shut down on me, y'all. We can't talk about this. Another time, another show.
My daughter was talking to me. What'd you say?
I was just showing people what everybody's talking about. Here's the butterfly.
Why? What is that?
That's the butterfly.
Bro, I do not want to see what people use to masturbate.
When did I become a degenerate? Okay, first of all, I'm not the one mentioning all these things. Number 1. Number 2, hello, like using a sex toy doesn't make you degenerate. I just agree that you don't need to be talking about it. Like it's your own personal business. Like why people are talking about it, I don't know. Bullets. See, look at she's talking about the bullets now.
I don't
That
know
I
what
do
any of
know.
these things are.
See, you got a bunch of freaks over here. People want to judge me and say I'm not, I'm bad, but I can see over here in the comments.
Lord Jesus.
Does it make you uncomfortable to talk about this?
I'm telling you what goes. I'm not kidding. You're telling me. It just seems like a boundary that someone is crossing. That is just like, yeah, I don't really want to know what you use.
Yeah,
And
no,
I don't
agree.
want you to refer to me. Like, I don't want you to be like, this is good for couples. What the fuck? Why would you even think that I want to know? Like, I'm telling you all the things that go on through my head. Like,
I mean,
why would you even
things.
refer a sex toy to another couple? It's just fucking weird.
Well, I think listen, like when I used to have these parties, you're not forcing people to come, right?
No,
So
I know that.
the people that come to these parties are curious. So you're recommending something to somebody who's curious about
I
something, which
know
is
that they're
fine.
curious. I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
But even then, that's just odd to me. Like, why would I want to refer something sexual to someone else? It's just weird to me.
I don't know. It's just like, hey, this worked for me. It's like what Red Pill's saying, like, this is good. Well, why do you like it? Because, we use it in this way. I don't think it's like a bad thing to talk about it if it is initiated. If it's initiated.
I'm not a prude. I'm not a square.
You're a square. When it comes to this, you're a square.
How? Y'all know this is what I mean. Because I'm against sex toys, I'm somehow
no.
That only
Not
does
because
missionary.
No, not because you're against sex
Are you
toys.
in my room?
No,
I got 3 kids. What you talking about?
The minute we talk about it, you're like,
because it's not my business. I don't care what you do. I don't want to know what you do. I don't care what you do. I don't want to hear about what you do.
Well, no, we're not talking about what we do. I'm not talking about
Red
that.
Pill
I'm
is
just saying in
absolutely
general.
talking about what she does.
Well, she is, but she's not on the show. I'm talking about like me just looking up what these things look like because I didn't know what they were referring to. No big
You
deal.
can look it up. I just don't want to see it. That's just me though. Yeah. Damn, why? How come everybody's coming down on me because I'm just like, yeah, no thanks. Why? Because I don't want to know.
Soonie made all 3 of them kids in the missionary position with all her clothes on.
And I would rather y'all think that, because what goes down in behind my room, my these closed doors, it ain't your business.
She don't want nobody thinking about it.
Look, listen, I'm 33, pushing 13 years. I don't know how many people my age can say that. And I ain't never had my husband step out and create no children or be out there doing nothing crazy. So maybe my prudeness works. I don't know. Or maybe
I think
I just don't
you
wanna
do
know.
whatever you want to do. Be as prude as you want to be as freaky as you want to be. But I like the thing about it being shared on the internet is weird to me. Like for clicks, you know what I mean? Like if girlfriend to girlfriend, if you're like talking about it, that's one thing. But to be sharing it on the internet for the whole world, that's weird.
People doing it. I'm like an old lady. Like, damn.
She was in college to be a sex therapist prior to becoming an RN. Wow. That's interesting.
Listen, I don't know why people try to engage in this conversation with me and then get shocked in my response. Like it's not the same response every time.
Yeah.
I think y'all do it to yourselves because I give this response every time. I shut down. I don't like talking about sex. That's fucking weird.
It's not weird.
I will talk about that with my man, bro. I don't need to talk about sex with people. That's just so weird. Like watching sex scenes in a movie, bro. What? Skip?
Yeah, but see that's weird that's weird to you. You skip it?
It's porn.
Oh my Lord.
What?
No, it's not.
Why do I want to watch someone have sex on the screen and get some sort of entertainment out of it?
Oh my Lord. Oh God. Here comes our boy. Here comes our be careful because the guy that likes to pop in with his
there ain't no link for him, so he can't pop in.
Oh, that's true.
We already talked about Biden. We talked about politics. You're late. If you're here now, this is after hours, apparently.
Barack was like, let me change the subject for Soonie and bring it back to Biden. Way to kill the moment, Barack. Thanks a lot.
I would have been up there as there's a link. Nah, bro.
Dude, who is that person? They seem to know you. That weird person.
They don't know me. Stop. This person got on here and showed their slong, and don't do that. Don't do that.
Dude,
I don't know who that person is.
He did it to me and Heather last week too.
Not all women have skills. Teaching them to pleasure their man is valuable. Their man can teach them how to pleasure him. She don't need your help. You don't find that to be weird?
No, I don't. Like if you solicit,
let me teach you how to please your man. Bitch, do you want to fucking fight? That's what comes to my mind.
Because you're thinking she's gonna demonstrate it on him? No,
but you don't. I know my man. You don't know my man. There's nothing that you can tell me about how to please my husband that I don't already do. What the fuck do I need you to tell me that for?
I don't know. I think maybe there's like some tricks that like you're like a girlfriend can share.
No, we're good.
We'll talk
Give
later.
Me some tricks and see.
We'll talk.
We're not going to be friends. If a woman ever did that to me, ever, we would cease to be friends. You just, that's crossing the line. No. I'm territorial. My shit is my shit. What I got going over here, that's my shit. You stay over there. Stay in your lane. There won't be no traffic.
Okay, but what if the girlfriend just like mentioned like, girl, I did this thing the other night to my man and it was like this and she just told you would get mad?
Great. Next subject.
Oh my God. See, you better be like, when I say you better be like, word?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
It's just like sharing recipes.
No, it's not. That's a false equivalency. No, it's not.
Oh, man.
Nah, bro.
She really is a Seventh-day Adventist wife, y'all.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. This is my shit. There's no way you're telling me how to run my shit. This is like somebody giving you pointers on how to be a good mom. Sit your motherfucking ass down. No. Mo doing a Diddy. Moving on. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, you want to move on, but look at the chat is popping. We got 26 people watching.
Listen, if y'all want to if you like this reaction from me, I'm here for it. Bring up another subject.
Actually, y'all, if you guys want to have this discussion, one of the days when Soonie's not here, we're going to bring my friend Ashley in. She is crazy wild. She's single. She's like, the story she has to tell, she has no filter. If you guys are on for that type of conversation, we'll have it on my channel.
Are we promoting whores?
Not on Somewhere in the Middle, but you guys can come over to my channel. You guys can come to the Let's Talk Darling channel because that's where it'll be. Yeah.
Bro. Ew.
Ew.
Okay, I'm not alone. Soonie is funny. Hey, this is like a legit response from me. No.
You're funny. You really
I try, you know.
Funny. You funny. Do you have any other videos for me to react to?
I totally forgot because we got so fucking lost in the weeds with this shit. People sharing fucking sex tips. I'm baffled over here. What? I didn't know this existed.
We done threw her off.
I thought that only happened in the movies, but apparently
no.
I
am never.
She needs to come to Discord.
No.
You would fit in great with these people. They talk about their fetishes. They talk about their kinks. They talk about so much.
See, why do you listen to that over there, but you like get all shy over here?
I don't. I leave.
Oh, you do?
You can ask anybody in there. I do not stick around when they start talking about vile stuff like that. Goodbye. I catch you on the flip side. Okay. Are you ready? Clear your palate.
Okay.
Clear your brain and just listen to this.
No, I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit.
Why are you touching the shit? The tissue is for the shit.
So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time?
What?
I am about to leave, bro.
Catch it. Y'all taking shit. I'm about to see this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out.
Yeah.
No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that? What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand, bro?
With tissue.
Nah, I've never shitted in it.
I don't understand. See, this is what's weird to me is this makes you laugh, but we can't talk about sex toys. Lord, this is disgusting. This man really does catch his shit with his bare hands. How? Is he doing like the reach around or the reach in front or what? What? I don't even understand how that goes and why and who taught you that.
Reach around. Oh shoot.
Is this for real or is this a joke? He's trolling? No, for real. Like I don't understand. Is this a joke?
This is an interview.
But
that's L'Oreal. He catches his doo-doo.
He was being serious though. He wasn't trolling.
He was being serious. He was not trolling.
Why are people saying I don't have a sense of humor? He's trolling.
Because you're like, ew.
Yeah, because that's disgusting. First of all, you know
but
what?
It's not disgusting to talk about masturbation publicly.
No, it's not. But it's disgusting to get shit on your hands. Like, let me just tell you something. I have a grip of toilet paper in my hand to make sure that nothing gets on my hands.
Oh my God.
And if you doing that and you don't got no toilet paper and you're just catching your shit with your bare hands, that's disgusting. Like, what if you have like a thin amount of toilet paper and it rips and you, the thought of that is disgusting. I'm sorry, that was gross.
Oh,
he's nasty. You know his fingernails are nasty.
Speaking of that, I want to show
real
you
Pastor
something.
Brian? Oh.
What?
You said speaking of that, and I saw Pastor Brian, and I was like, oh.
No, I forgot that was still up there. I want you to see this. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's gone. There was a video of what's underneath. Here it is.
Niggas be like, stop biting your fingernails. I'm like, nah. This shit tastes so motherfucking good. You gotta see what's up under there.
Oh, what?
Oh, it's so scrumptious. That shit is sweet. Like nectar. Yeah, dirty ass nectar. It's fermented up under that motherfucker. Like transmission, some engine oil, some E85 up under that motherfucker. Yeah.
What?
Some of that degreaser, probably a little scalp. Y'all been scratching my ass too. It might be an ooka in that motherfucker. Let's see what's really down there, though. Let's get nitty and let's get gritty.
Let's not.
Yeah, zoom on in. I just want
I've
to
seen too much.
Motherfucking Michael. God damn.
Oh, there's one.
Oh yes. Yes, I could taste them bitches now. Under the nail.
This is
Niggas
sick.
be like,
Oh my gosh.
What freaking Instagram page is that on? What was it? What did it say? Sup.
Sapare.
That was a nasty dude. That literally made my stomach hurt.
Oh, that was nasty, huh?
That made my stomach hurt, dude.
That was nasty.
Oh, that was nasty. Why, you got something else nastier?
He said, "This is getting weird. I'm done for now. Catch you in Discord."
Yeah.
Look, this is what I mean. Y'all are some fucking degenerates, okay? Sitting here talking about masturbation toys, what you doing in your bedroom with your husband. Oh, the chat was great. But I talk about dirt underneath nails and worms and everyone's done. Are you kidding me?
Because that's not normal. Like,
and
having
it's
dirty...
normal to talk about flicking your bean?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's normal to be doing it. Except for some people. I don't know so much about talking about it. Oh gosh, how are we even friends? I don't even understand.
I quit. Fuck y'all. How about that?
Oh gosh.
F y'all. Oh no,
God.
dirt underneath nails. I'm leaving. But let's
Dude,
talk about butterflies and rabbits and jackhammers and long schlongs and people's freaking drawers that they pull out in the middle of the night.
Oh, I know what I wanted to show you. I just watched a little bit of this, but because I really don't understand what was going on. So the caption said, oh shit, let me share my sound. The caption said, a bride was beaten by her husband during the wedding and he's blaming it on black magic. That sounds like a Muslim wedding or something, right? It said after the incident, they both went live and expressed their love for each other, detailing how they faced evil and how the husband wasn't in his normal condition. They condemned the social media buzz surrounding their video. Additionally, the husband states his intentions to file a lawsuit against the person who shot the video.
Look at my comment. You didn't even realize that comment is
Oh, damn! He didn't beat her though. Oh, they are. See, I didn't finish looking at this. Oh, well, this shit's normal to them.
But he didn't beat her. It looked like she tripped and he was pulling her like, get your ass up. And then he finally just let go. Is there something that we missed? Because I didn't see her get beat.
Let me see what it says.
مش انتوا اللي هتعيشونا ولا انتوا اللي هتنضربوا بدلنا ما دمنا احنا راضيين لكم دينكم ولي دين ده ربنا سبحانه.
Well, she's not saying I fell, okay? She's not saying I
شايفه
fell.
ان محمد متاثر جدا بصراحه.
So I'm telling you, that's normal in their country. Like, you go over there in their country and they can do that shit in public. So I'm sure he thought he was at his wedding. She probably, disobeyed him or something. And he snatched her up.
Oh my God. I saw that video and I was like, did I send that to you or are we just like here?
No, I think it just crossed my path.
I said that she didn't get beat. Get out of here.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a beating, but I mean, over here, in the United States, they would look at that and be like,
oh my God.
Yeah, sexual assault.
She got yelled at.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're little weaklings.
Weaklings.
So here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Is my question for you.
Okay.
If I said, let's make Gaza Jewish again, what was the first thing that would pop up into your head? Like,
I
what do
mean,
you
whatever.
think when I say that?
Well, I would be like, what do you mean by let's? It's not up to us. Let them handle it. Let's who? Who's let's?
Think of it this way. Think of someone saying, let's make black again, right? What do you think that, yeah, if someone were to walk up to you and say, we need to make America black again, what do you think they're saying? Or like, what assumption or what conclusion would you draw from that?
I would be like, it was never black only. So what are you talking about? Right?
Okay. I'm talking about Xavier. Well, I didn't do his live, and I haven't talked about him on the show. So today I'm going to do it. You know who Xavier is?
Yeah.
Okay. Me and Xavier are cool. We have like this in the DMs type of situation, right? Where I'll congratulate him like, oh, you're doing good. Like, you're all over the place. Congratulations. And then sometimes we'll comment back and forth. And I came across one of his Instagram posts, and I was reading the comment section. I said, this is kind of interesting. I wonder why people are okay with rhetoric like this. Because the first thing I thought was, well, in order to make an area Jewish again, that means you would have to remove the people who currently exist there. So how are you removing them?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people being messy. How are you removing them? And what does this actually mean? So what I did was correlated it to let's make America white again, right?
Mm.
What would the implications be if someone is walking around saying, let's make America white again?
Oh, I would,
let's
if
make
you
America
said
black
white
again.
I mean, you said black, but if you said white to me, I would have been like, immediately think of like, you mean like Hitler, like extermination? Like that's what would have come to my mind with white.
Okay. So
With the
then
black,
I
with
use
the
I use both of them, but the main thing I said was, is not the same as make America white again.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And doesn't it sound like kind of genocidal? Like,
yeah,
let's make Gaza Jewish again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was it ever truly, really Jewish?
Right.
Or have these people existed amongst each other without issue?
Right.
For a long time. Because
Right.
I know there's Palestinian Jews, right? There's Palestinian Christians. I'm sure they've peacefully existed. So how do we make Gaza Jewish again?
You exterminate everybody that's not Jewish.
This is honestly what I've been catching a lot of heat for in his comment section.
Yeah.
I meant to bring this up at the beginning of the show. But what the fuck? There are so many people accusing me of being a victim. They're like, oh, you're a victim. You would make this racial. And I was like, but technically you're making it racial too, because you can be ethnically Jew.
Right.
According to a lot of other Jews.
Right.
So all I'm doing is asking, wouldn't this be the same sentiment as let's make America white again?
Mm-hmm.
You would have to remove any other race that's here in order for it to be white again.
Right.
See, when you got Mo agreeing and understanding what you're saying, I'm not fucking far-fetched because I'm middle ground on a lot, but you're really middle ground.
Yeah. On this, I really don't give a fuck, but I'm logical at the same time. And I'm not going to be like, I don't care what they decide to do either way, but I'm not here for evil. I'm not here for extermination. You know what I mean? I mean, if an entire, meteor were to just magically come down from the sky overnight and wipe one of them off the face of the planet, I wouldn't care either way. I'd be like, well, at least we're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not going to sit here and champion.
And this is crazy is there are Christians.
Yeah.
There are Christians in this comment section right now championing this phrase, make Gaza Jewish again. And I was like,
I'm gonna look at
this is so sad. And of course, he's a good sport, right? Because I put PSA, I have zero problems with Xavier. We're actually cool and cordial with each other. Got to give that disclaimer because so many people will take this and be like, oh, look, but isn't this the same as Make America White Again? And he said it wouldn't be real if you didn't clock me. So clear. I think he even knows himself the implications that it comes with.
Yeah.
But I think conservatives save themselves by saying, well, we're just talking about getting rid of Hamas, you know, because guys, there are black Jews there, but I'm not making it a black white thing. I'm making it a Jewish Palestinian thing. And how do we do that without getting rid of the Palestinian people?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at his posts. I never followed him before, but I'm looking at his posts and I mean, clearly he knows the formula. You say triggering shit to get your comments. You know what's crazy is I was watching the Anna Nicole Smith documentary on Netflix this morning, and she said something very profound at the end. Her mom actually said that they were on a phone conversation, and Anna said this because her mom would say to her at the end, towards the end of her life, she said, doesn't it hurt your feelings that people lie about you in the media and in the press? And she goes, but mom, I make so much more money when they lie about me. She didn't care. She wanted the money. She's like, if I come out and say the truth, I don't make as much money. If I come out and lie, or if I come out and say something that isn't 100% what I think, I make 3-4 times the money. These people know the formula. They're just willing to do it. There's people that are willing to do this, and there's people that aren't.
Exactly.
I'm not one of those people.
That's just a statement. I was like, damn, make Gaza Jewish again. That's crazy. And you got all these maniacal Christians like, yeah. Okay, let's make America white again.
Yeah.
Let's let a Democrat come out and say, we need to make America white again. And watch the right have a whole cow, a conniption.
I'm like reading through some of the comments. I'm going to have to look at his page later.
You know what?
What's up?
We have one more topic.
What?
You put this in our chat. Lily.
Oh, the girl. The N-word girl.
The N-word girl. And I have something interesting that the Groypers pointed out about her. Because you know she's become the conservative darling, right? And they love to speak out against certain narratives. So I'm not going to expose it. I'll play the video first so people can see what we're talking about. Excuse me.
In this country, and it's people not getting. Okay, we got a problem in this country, and it's people not getting married, not putting a ring on it, and not having kids. But conversely, we also have a problem with a lot of women voting, and they're voting Democrat, they're voting leftist. If you want to fix that problem, you have to wife these women up. Like, we have to stop being incels and stop going up to girls and, oh, no, girls are all just bitches. They're all just whores. Let's not even go and ask them out. Stop being a pussy and put a fucking ring on it. If you want to fix the voting problem, that's how you fix it, motherfuckers. Like, anybody who votes leftist, they're single women with no kids and whatever, and they're jaded with life. So if you want to fix this problem, it's not trashing women and making them go further away from the conservative movement. It's by manning the fuck up and putting a ring on it.
She's on that Pearl Davis growth plan.
Ring on it if you want to fix.
Nothing. I want to know why she went viral. Because nothing that she is saying is original. We know that single motherhood in this country is a problem. We know that people not wanting to get married in this country is a problem. We know that women voting in this country is a problem. People have said that long time. But while she's making these insane critiques about what women should be doing, okay, she is a single mother herself.
Oh, wow.
All right. She posted a video of her and her son that she has since hid. She admitting to using shrooms at this recent America First PAC. All right. She also, like you just said, is a Jewish shill. She has a 1776 hat as well as a Jewish flag in the background. Excuse me.
And do you guys think any of that is just like, oh, what a coincidence?
No. So it says you posted pictures of your child, yourself, you stupid B word. You slept with a high-profile attendee and stayed in his bed until late the next afternoon. You took mushrooms and you're a single mother. You have an Israel flag in your video from yesterday. This is just her responding. You're exposing yourself for the lying viper that you are. And look at all these people. These are going to be conservatives who are coming out in support of this woman. And she has since been doing videos, quote unquote, exposing these people, calling her out on her shit. You're a single mother and you admitted to taking shrooms at a conservative event, but you are critiquing women and how they should handle themselves. You messed up when you decided to make yourself a baby mama. And you know what's crazy is I know the right knows this and they don't give a shit. We condemn single mother homes when it's black, okay? But it's okay right here. You could take shrooms, you can sleep with high profile members, you can walk around with a kid out of wedlock. You could do all these things. You can sit online and pretend like you said nigga on accident, but you really said it on purpose because you knew it would go viral. But the right will take you in.
Did you see this? Did you see her latest post?
Where she says blacks are pawns?
No, 6 hours ago. Sam Parker said, I have found out directly from one of the guys involved that a few of them put Lily up to planting this Israel flag in the video for laughs. It was a troll job. I heard it directly from the guy whose idea it was. I also have firsthand knowledge that they were in the same. And she wrote back, this is true. And you gullible fucks walked right into it.
So once again, you're doing things on purpose. And then when people call out what you did on purpose, you say, yeah, you're dumb because this was on purpose. We don't know it's on purpose. You know it's on purpose, which means you're purposely trying to gaslight a population of people for what? For clicks. You're a single mom.
Yep.
Sit the fuck down.
Now she's going to be on Blaze TV. Yeah. But you guys have to understand, somebody like the machine is propping her up. Just like they do Pearl Davis. There's nothing interesting about Pearl Davis. She's very like boring to look at, boring to listen to. The machine, for whatever reason, has propped her up.
Yep.
So that's what they're doing with this girl too.
I did shrooms, but I did not hook up with anyone. How are you online talking about conservative values and also admitting at the same time that you took shrooms and you're being accused of sleeping with someone at a conservative event? I don't get it. And it's not even breaking news. The main people talking about it are the America First people. Everyone else, it seems like they don't give a shit. There's always something shady going down at these events.
It was probably Alex Stein that she did shrooms with and hooked up with, because that's her first show appearance on Blaze TV. And we already know his track record.
All over her saying the fucking N-word on purpose.
Yeah. We uplifted her because of that.
She's hold on, let's play the original video. Oh, she is such a plant. Y'all are stupid. She's right. You're dumb. You're so dumb. Hold on, how do I make this bigger?
Right now, they're married. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking.
Doesn't she sound like a feminist? They're all married to broke ass niggas.
Yep.
And you don't give a fuck about his money. I can care less about your money. And there's another video. Hold on.
Everybody I know.
But yeah, let's embrace this, because poor white girl got online and said the N-word knowing she was going to get a negative response. So we need to step in and play Captain Save-A-Ho. Because that's what we do is the right. When someone says nigger and they don't want to take the responsibility and the consequences behind saying nigger, let's just white savior for them and pretend like they didn't say something on purpose.
Video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
So you're admitting that you don't care that you offended people. You're also admitting that you did this on purpose. You're admitting it. I don't give a fuck if you're pissed about it. I don't think she needs to care if people are bothered by it.
No, she doesn't
But
care.
like, what in the world? Look at this.
She said, I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry,
but
but black gays. What is it? Black gays are more gays than white gays.
are more gay than white gays. So she's saying black gay guys are gayer than white gay guys.
Why? Why is there this? Why does the right like to push racial divide? Like, why? Are you starting to notice that?
Yeah. Oh, we've been noticing it.
The people who push the racial divide the most get them, especially if they're white, they get the most support. Gay is gay, bitch. Who cares if they're black or white? It's disgusting.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But if I say that white men account for more pedophilia and child pornography, you're going to call me racist. I hate these people, man.
She just posts like so many random things.
Look at this. Hey, black community.
Come get your N.
Come
He's
get
off
your
his
nigga.
meds.
He's off his meds again. Huh? She's got a filthy mouth, but her brutal candor is just what we need in our.
That's what Dinesh said.
It preach, sister. So now, oh my God, I hate this movement. We can say nigga and it's trendy and it's okay if you're white, but if you say it and you're black, it's ghetto. Like,
I can't believe I'm seeing that.
y'all
She
are
said-
canceling me and not this nigga? Fag. Huh? Why is
Like,
it
the
okay
fact
for
that
her
she-
to say nigga?
The fact that she just keeps saying it is so weird to me. You know what I mean?
Behold the female Andrew Tate.
Oh, here we go. Move over, Pearl.
It's okay for women in the conservative movement to be vile and just act like, oh my God, the white girl says nigga and becomes the face of American conservatism. This is what George Floyd died for. Why is she the face of American conservatism? Why is her purposefully saying nigga and then continuing to say it? Why is she relevant?
That is
Why?
so weird.
My nigga.
Responding to her video. Ugh. See, this sickens me. Like, this is what we uplift. Like, this sickens me. And we're to blame for this. We're to blame for this. I can't.
Well, I know a nigga, so I'm good. I don't care about her saying nigga, right? I care about being rejected as a black person for walking around saying nigga because it doesn't fit the stereotype for what a black conservative is. Notice how we don't have any urban black conservatives that walk around and say nigga and listen to hip hop. But this white bitch can get on social media and say nigga every 4 or 5 minutes. Come on. I'm looking for a sponsor from AF Pack and Turning Point because I'm a broke ass nigga. And why is that funny? She is openly admitting to being a whore.
What the hell? So is that going to open the door for everybody to say it? I don't understand.
I don't understand why did she go viral for this? Why is it a viral moment to repeat nigga, nigga, nigga over, but then criticize the rappers for saying nigga? This is what I mean. People think that this is flipping liberal logic. She looks dumb.
This is why nobody should say it.
Black people are ready to hang this white girl because she said nigga. It's not about her saying nigga. Like, why do we act so weak and fragile? If she can say it, then it's okay for these rappers to say it. If she can say, I'm not fucking a broke nigga, then Cardi B can say it. We should get her on the podcast. Hey, man.
I'm just looking to see, like, when did her Twitter start?
Go back up real quick. Go up, go up. That video up top. Can you press play? Yeah. Oh, there's no sound. There's no sound.
Oh. Sorry, I thought I was showing sound. She hasn't really said anything.
Can we get Julius on here for this portion?
just-
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Is fake fingernails, fake lips, fake boobs. I don't know, fake hair. I don't know. You know that look. You know what I mean? Well, that's exactly the equivalent for girls with super extreme gym guys, like who have the perfect body. It just seems like, like you're obsessed with yourself. All you do is look in the mirror and you're doing all these fucking contortions with your body. That's weird. You know what I find hot? Hottest guy I've seen in the longest time was at the mechanic fixing my car. Good Lord, this man is attractive. He's got like fucking, first of all, he's got like grease on his face. He's got like real muscles from lifting tires and shit. That's what we find attractive. That's feral. That's like base animal instinct. And I'm just like, I could eat you up. That's attractive. So don't be worrying about going to getting your a little gay, to be honest. Little gay. Don't get offended. I'm just saying we like real men in their natural state. That's hot.
Now, what makes her different from an OnlyFans model? She's in a bathing suit, talking about what she finds attractive, making a fake. I don't know, like I don't know, man.
I don't
This
understand.
is just. I'm really disappointed in the right, bro. Like, it's not trendy when black people say it, and it shouldn't be trendy when they say it. And she's not saying anything fucking original.
Yeah.
She's not saying nothing original.
Ew, Alex Jones said, I think I'm in love.
MAGA.
Ew, that's creepy.
Daddy. What? Daddy? Predator.
Is Julius going on?
I don't know. I sent the link. He said she did shrooms during her visit in Detroit. Maybe am I being a prude right now?
No, I don't think you're being a prude. I don't understand. I didn't understand why this girl was such a big deal the first time I saw that video, not even knowing any of this. Because I thought it was sad that this is what it's come to, is going viral saying stupid shit like that. You know? And sure enough, people will talk about you. Julius, you coming on?
Are you coming on, Julius? If not, we're gonna probably end the show here. We've been up here for almost 3 hours. I don't know, guys. When you have some standards and morals, people tell you need to get with the times. What she's doing is not that bad. She's saying things that are true. She's saying things that I've said. She's saying things that Mo has said. She's saying things that Candace has said. Why is she going viral for repeating what someone else said? These are not even original thoughts.
No.
They're not.
Damn, dude. Okay, so breaking news on the Justin Timberlake. He had traces of Molly, poppers, Truvada, and Coke in his bloodstream.
God damn. He was
God
getting
damn.
in. That's why he thought he could drive. And drugs make you feel like Superman.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. I'm going to pray for him.
Let's see. You look at his eyes real quick and tell me.
Dang. Yeah, he's fucked up. He got a grin on his face. He don't even look sad.
Now that I look
I'm
at
about
him
to
up
get out of
close,
here, bro.
now that I look at him up close, he ain't that cute.
Cry me a river. Oh my god. He's just older.
Yeah. I guess. Oh,
Oh,
there he
Julius.
is. What up?
What up, Julius?
Okay, so tell us everything you know.
What happened on January 1st was that. No, thank you for having me on. I was watching you guys talking about this story with the chick. Lily is her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually did see her when I was in Detroit when we was hanging out at the MGM. Me and this guy was talking about her, and I was like, bro, it's so crazy how she got famous overnight just for saying the N-word. And I was like, what happened to this whole like repeal the 19th and women shouldn't do this? And all of a sudden, and me and him just going back and forth, and we're like, yeah, dude. And then I was like, I don't care for the N-word, it is what it is. And then I started saying it. I was like, damn, N-word, like just joking around. So we're just laughing. And then she walks in. I was like, speaking of the nigga, like I was just joking. And so she walks in, and then as she walks in, I was like, damn, like just kind of saying it over and over. I could tell she kind of seemed a little bit uncomfortable just by her presence being there. But yeah, I thought it was very weird that she did get famous overnight, like literally famous overnight. Like in real time, we saw her get famous overnight, all because she said,
Nigga.
yeah, because she was talking about not caring about men's money and that her friends are dating broke ass niggas.
Broke
And
ass
so
niggas. Yep.
that got her famous. And what's funny is I was telling these guys I was talking to, I said, if you notice, it was all the men that like came to her rescue, like white knights, and was like, get on my podcast. You gotta get on my podcast.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single woman get her on a podcast. You would think it'd be like women doing this stuff, but it was just men. You had Alex Jones simping. You had I like Owen Schroyer, but Owen Schroyer. You had Dinesh. Like it's just weird how we talk about these certain issues with women and feminism and things like that, but we'll instantly pull a woman in because she said the N-word. Which is fascinating to me. And even when she posted a picture, it was like her, Sneeko, and Jake Shields and somebody else. She goes, the new right? And everybody was like, yeah, it was just a little bit, it was strange. You know, to me, it's very strange because it makes the conservative movement look like a joke when we say things like the new face of America is saying the N-word. So it's not that I don't care about the word. Like, it doesn't make me go, oh man, my ancestors. Like, I don't get like that. But it's the fact that we allow that word to be the face of America, which is very, very strange to me. You know, like there have been people say way more edgier stuff than her every single day. And you don't see anybody trying to bring them on. I mean, you guys say edgy things and nobody's bringing you onto their podcast, but she says one little line and everybody's like, like,
Isn't it wild though? Like the same people that criticize black people for constantly walking around saying nigga in rap lyrics, like criticizing that and saying we should stop. They're now
it's degenerate.
It's degenerate, but they're now acquiescing and saying, well, if black people are gonna say it, then white people should be able to say it too. Let's go. And it's weird. If you don't want anybody saying it, then nobody should be saying it. And why would she be the face of the conservative movement because she said nigga? She didn't say anything original for like the sixth time. This is me saying it. She repeal the 19th has been around since Ann Coulter. Okay? It's been around since Ann Coulter. It only really got popular on social media because Bryson, and this is exactly how it happened. Bryson said if women never voted, Republicans would never lose. What the next day, me and Tyler get on the live and we're like, dude, repeal the 19th. I'm down for it. Everybody is up in arms and pissed off. Tatum's wife got mad at me too. They're saying repeal the 19th. Everybody was so upset. Now you fast forward, it's only been 3 years Pearly Things comes out and says, repeal the 19th. And everybody's on board with, yeah, women actually shouldn't vote because, they vote for government funded programming. But these things have been said for a long time. And like you said, Julius, none of us were invited to go on shows to have these conversations. We still haven't received an invite. None of us have the platform that she has. So the only thing I can think of is you fit the image for whatever conservatives are trying to push while attaching nigga to it, which is fucking weird. It's weird. I can't be urban and say nigga. I'm not even accepted.
Yeah, because if you're gonna call out rap lyrics and say, "Oh, they say the N word all the time, therefore it's degenerate," but then just be open arms when somebody says it who happens to be, I don't like playing a race card, but because she happens to be non-black,
it is what it is.
Yeah, what was funny? It's funny because people were calling her Jewish because I guess she supposedly, allegedly, she had a nose job. There's a picture, like an old picture of her. Her nose was a little bit bigger, and you see her now. Her nose is a lot smaller, so they're calling her Jewish. She's denying that she's Jewish, but people are making that assertion that she is. I guess also too, information came out that she was a single mom. They're saying that her baby is biracial. The biracial part is not true because I saw the pictures they posted. Baby doesn't look biracial to me. If he is, so be it. But they're saying she's a single mom. The fact that she admitted doing shrooms while attending the Turning Point USA. Then she had one video where she was talking about, why are men getting married? They're losers, like why get married anyway? And then the very next video, she's like, men should get married, but basically telling men that they should wife up Democrats so they can change the way of the votes, and then saying that the America First movement, because she had like a 7-minute video where she was critiquing the AFPAC event, not even so much the Turning Point event, just the AFPAC event. All she did was tone police. She's like, I agree with what they say, I just don't like how they say it. Just tone policing it, right? And then she started blowing up because she got mad because somebody exposed her kid, and she's like, "You're a sick F. You're gonna expose your child, my child. This is my toddler. Well, she already posted pictures of her kid online. All they did was take the pictures that she already posted and said, "Look, she's a single mom." And so people were making the assumption that people dug and found these pictures. I mean, they're online. How you know what I mean? Like, if they're already online, it's kind of on you for posting your child online. Maybe don't do that.
Exactly.
But she doesn't promote any kind of Christian values or beliefs. To her, the incel should get laid, according to her, in order to change the way of the votes.
Exactly. That's exactly what she said. If you want women to vote the right way, then tell them to marry incels.
Yeah.
And the conservative movement embraces this as if she said something smart.
Yeah.
Why would we marry incels to change voting? What the fuck is wrong with this broad?
Which is funny too. I'm not not that I need recognition.
This post you have up is wild.
Oh, we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna let Julius finish his statement. I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, sorry, I was gonna just say that I don't need the recognition, but it's like I've been on that whole dying on the hill of waiting until marriage for like past couple of years now, maybe a little longer than that. And I don't see conservatives reaching out to me saying, "Hey, I want to really get your take on this." They're not reaching out to me for that, but she can say all these things. I mean, I will say though, to be fair, I will say that she did get pushback. I could send you a link of one of the gropers just slamming her like.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, like it was. Did you guys already go over that? The gropers pushing back on her, like he just came in and just started just saying, "Why are you telling men to do this when you're a single mom?" Did you guys hear that already? Or
I didn't see that one. No.
Okay, I'll send you. Give me one second. I'm gonna send you that right now. Hold on.
Okay. While I have this up here, this was her response after conservatives propped her up like she had went through something traumatic. Knowing black people are going to react to you saying nigga, it's a gotcha. She says, thanks black community for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well, like the puppets you are. Wow. Now, is she saying anything that is not true? No, she's not. Black folks are puppets. you did react to this weird, young, cringe woman saying nigga.
But so did white people.
But so did white people. And those same white people gave her a career in media for saying nigga. For saying nigga, bro.
I just sent it to you.
And the only reason that they're propping her up is because she got fired from her job.
Oh, did she for saying that?
For saying that, because it went viral and she got let go from her job. Did you send it to me?
Yeah, so I got background noise. I'm gonna put myself on mute real quick.
Okay. Did you send it to me on Instagram?
Yeah, on the DMs. Yeah.
All right, I'll check it.
Yeah, it was a back and forth. She was on a Twitter space, and then this guy came in and was just like hammering down, like pushing back. But it's funny because if you hear the whole conversation, everybody was degenerate in that conversation, but they did push back on her. But it was just degenerate the things that everybody was saying. So it's pretty crazy.
All right. Shout out to the grippers. Hold her accountable. Listen, there's a list of single moms who do drugs in Detroit who say the N-word and who are white. You're not special. That was actually a good one.
On a little side note, I got a chance to say what's up to Nick, talk to him, and take a picture with him. So that was pretty cool.
That's dope. We love Paul Town. Okay, so let's watch this really quick.
All right.
What's
Lily, you're a single mom. You do drugs in Detroit. You don't take care of your kid. You shouldn't be giving advice to like young men. Like your life sucks. Your life sucks. You failed. You're a single mom.
Hey.
Like, why are you giving advice to young people? Like Nick's like 7 times, like he's like half your age and like 50 times more successful than you. Like I don't think you're unlikable.
Cool. Thanks.
Like that video you posted is just imagine everybody watched the video she posted where she's in the car bitching, and imagine it's you, and imagine you're married to her. Like obviously you get divorced. She's a loser. She's completely unlikable.
What happened to like last week's energy where you were like being like
this is why you're alone, Lily, because like that car video is just picture you're bitching at a man and he sees you. So if he doesn't hate you,
he's usually a lot nicer than this.
He tagged me. I didn't even watch it. Like, you're just an obnoxious bitch. You're just an obnoxious bitch. Like why don't do you not get people don't like you? That's why you're alone.
Chill, man.
See this guy rambling around. If he had ejaculated this morning, he would be a lot more
I actually
calm.
did. I had sex when I got back from math fact.
I've been masturbating during this whole space. After you made that point, I was like, she's got a good point. And
I literally got back from math fact and had sex. You were in a hotel room with strangers doing drugs.
Okay. All right. So
why are you giving advice to young men? Your life sucks. You're not a good parent. You're abandoning your kid to do drugs in Detroit. Like, what are you doing?
down.
Well, then why are you following me? If you don't like what I have to say,
I'm not following you. You're obnoxious.
Good. Thank God.
Like, do you not get that? Like,
she's not answering any of their questions, and he does bring up valid points. You're in drugs. I mean, you're in Detroit doing drugs. Where's your kid? And why are you giving advice to young men or young women when you're the failed fucking statistic, girl?
Right.
Somebody made you a baby mama. Conservative media needs to be slapped in the face right now. Propping up a single white mother who's doing shrooms in Detroit and online, not even denying it or trying to smooth it over to make it look better. She's like, and okay. Yep.
She basically that theme song. You let them hit it raw. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Dog. She's a plant from the left. Is she a plant from the left? I think people are in denial about where the conservative movement truly is.
I wouldn't say she's a plant. I will say she's divisive in a way where she doesn't have any Christian values. She just comes in and says incels should get laid. Men should wife up Democrat women. That's not really, and then she even admitted that she did do shrooms. Like you did shrooms on your visit.
You know what's going to happen, Julius? Pearl has been on a tirade against Christians. She put up a post probably earlier today that says Christians are the most prideful people she's ever met. I believe it. Her and this girl are going to team up, and the red pill movement and the conservatives are going to embrace them at an astronomical level. But do it. Please do it so that we can all have content to react to. This is nuts.
Yeah.
I hate this movement, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Yeah, it's funny because we talk about how the Republican Party has become the new Democrats, and it seems like the conservative movement is kind of becoming a lot more liberal. Like they're now, mind you, like I said, I will say people were condemning her about pushing the idea of having sex, premarital sex. So there was pushback on that, but the acceptance of just her alone, and oh, she said the N-word, oh, she's so brave. Everything I've seen her say is like such low-hanging fruit. Like,
Exactly.
oh, fat people shouldn't do this. Oh, gays, I'm against you. Bryson is like the person who pushed back against gays the most, and you don't see anybody bringing him onto their platform, but she says something about gays, and it's like hearts in the eyes from all the conservative men.
You know what?
She's got people positioned to push her stuff,
lift
right?
her up.
Sure. Yeah. Mhm.
I want to have this conversation on Instagram because this is where people seem to congregate. If you want to come live with me, Julius, just this Lily aspect of it.
Yeah.
You brought up a good point, and I want to bring this up on Instagram. We do have to end the show. Mo's got to go, and I don't want to sit back here in this office anymore. I want to get up and move. Come on over to literally not Soonie Blanks. That is my Instagram. I'm going to be going live with Julius. Everybody follow Julius. His handle is right there. Today with Julius. Thanks for coming on for a bit. I wish we could have got you earlier because we've been on here for 3 hours.
I got my nephews here, so I had to watch them for a bit. So
okay.
Yeah.
What up, Odell?
Gotta be an uncle, gotta be the uncle.
I'm about to set this live up right now. So don't.
All right.
Y'all better come over there.
Yeah, I'll be on for that for a bit.
All right.
Y'all better come
over. Well, thank
there.
you guys for hanging with us this Tuesday. Thanks, Julius, for coming on. We're going to take this conversation to Instagram for about an hour, and then I'm off for the day. Mo's going to bed. I got to go grocery shopping. I have to use the bathroom now. I never have to use the bathroom after a show.
I gotta go pee so bad.
I got to go pee.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you for coming. See you Friday.
See ya.
Bye.
So when you're done getting high, it's over when the party's over. Where you going when the party's